those guys when you're done interviewing them. Holler at me. I'll come back and explain why they're getting ready to lag for a big decision.
You're live.
All right, I want to thank everybody for joining us here. Oh, thank you.
Top right here in the middle.
Thank you.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Oh, shit. I'm listening to you now.
Bottom guys.
So it's
I
going.
know. It could be.
All right, everybody, I want to thank you for joining us here. We got the Tru-Teams event here in Texas. We are filming out of the George Olivier Arena. The Jerry Olivier, Arena. We're sponsored by Diamond Billiard Products, JB Cases, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, Lippman Lights, and Hustlin' USA, and also LGS Windows and Fort Worth Billiard Superstore. I've got Jeremy Jones here, and Doc. Doc, tell me your full name. I only know you by Doc.
David Reyes.
David Reyes. And how you guys doing this morning?
Doing fantastic. Excited about being here.
Excellent, excellent. And David, tell me about the Fort Worth Superstore. What do you got going on over there?
That's Albert Trujillo. He's our title sponsor for the team, and then he also does a lot of stuff that we do with the DFW tour, and then also the pool leagues that we run.
Very
there
cool.
in North Texas.
I've heard a lot of the BFW stuff around here. Jeremy, tell me about LGS Windows. I think that's more Amy, but you tell me what you can.
Basically, they're a window installer for residential in Denison, Texas, and they supported our team.
Excellent. Oh, very cool. Very cool. How did you guys end up being the captains of this team? Rick Jones just called you and propositioned you?
He talked us into it.
He
It's
talked
sort
you
of
into
a-
it? All
Sort
right.
of a bad hustle.
Bribery.
And then what was you guys' responsibility as captains? What were you supposed to do?
That was us choosing our team and organizing that, and then also, getting a sponsor, kind of help with the entry fee and stuff like that.
You know how hard it is to get 5 pool players to actually show up?
I've been doing a thing called the Northwest
Five.
Cup for a lot of years, and I actually do know how difficult that is. Imagine if you have to
good
get them to
pool players,
travel
yeah.
too. Yes. Doc, tell me about your team. Who's on your team, sir?
First of all, we got Mr. Joe Heineman. He used to live in Port Lavaca. He's been at a lot of these events and has done very well at the state tournaments. Very good 8-ball player. He's now lives in San Antonio. Also got Chris Baggett. He's kind of a late entry for Blaine Barkus, which is big shoes to fill for Blaine. But we're happy to have Chris. He's a great 8-ball player. I think he ended up winning the upper division here this weekend, or this week in the 8-ball division. Also got Reuben Adame. Lives there in Dallas, plays in all the leagues there in the DFW tour. Great player. Plays with a lot of heart. We also got Ramon Rodriguez. Just came back from, I guess, El Paso, and lives in Dallas now. Plays in some of the leagues and tournaments there. And then also Crystal Suarez. She's our female player. She's got like a 6'10" Fargo. Plays great.
Very
Plays
cool.
real hard, smart. Great
cool.
player.
Jeremy Jones, tell me about your team.
First, we got Brandon Van Overbeck. He's actually from Minnesota. He's not from Texas. Brandon's played for me for quite a few years, and real good player. You ought to see a lot out of him. The rest of my team actually comes from the town that I live in. We're all in Sherman, Texas, and we sort of wanted it to be North Texas versus Dallas. And Robbie Smith owns Elite Glass in Sherman. Robbie's been around pool in this area for a long time, and I think he even supports your tour, doesn't he?
Yeah, DFW tour.
DFW tour, he supports that.
I mean, just everything we do pool. Yeah, he's all about it.
Jesse Wilcoxon is another player of mine, and you won't see much about him because he doesn't play very much anymore. He plays in a lot of our local stuff, but you hardly ever see him playing anywhere else. He's a real good player, got a real good cue ball. Timmy Rice, just a working guy, out there busting it every day. So
Plays good.
plays good, yeah. And then my wife, Amy Jones, she's top 400 females in the country, and she knows Crystal well, so should be a good battle.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. I have questions about what we're doing, but I think I got to ask Rick Jones what we're doing. Rick Jones, could you explain True Teams, what exactly this is? I know there's a Scotch element seems to be the main thing.
All right, so the first round will be teams who play one game against one player versus each other until one team wins 5. That'll be 1 point. And then from there, it just matches up. You have single matchups, double matchups, all the way through until one team wins 11 games.
So that sounds very Moscone Cup, basically. That we're starting out with a team race to 5, basically, right?
Yep.
Same as Moscone Cup does. Yeah, I've played this format quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. It's exciting, too. What's the Fargo cap, Rick?
What did we do? 3250, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3250.
3250.
All right, I play in one that's 3,300, and yeah, I can tell you that Hill is pretty typical. I've done enough of these to, yeah, we often end up at Hill, so I would expect this to be pretty close. Rick, are captains lagging? Did I hear that?
Yeah, we're going to make the captains lag so they have all the pressure of who gets to start this off.
All right, somebody has to explain or pronounce Texoma Rednecks. Who's the Rednecks team? What's Texoma
Jeremy.
mean?
Oh, Texoma is actually it's a area of Texas where Texas and Oklahoma sort of collide. It's like all the pool players in that area, and well, even all the communities in that area are sort of all small communities, but they sort of make up a big area. So it's from about the middle of Oklahoma down
Right.
into the very first parts of Texas.
It's when they're done at the
That's-
bar at night, they don't know which way to go.
That's a
Yeah.
heartwarming story, Jeremy.
Yeah.
That's two groups of people coming together, showing some love. I like it. All right,
Yeah.
Texoma Rednecks. All right, I think we're ready to lag, guys. Thanks for sitting in. I appreciate it, and I hope to get you guys back here commentating. I'm not sure when, but we're definitely going to do it.
Awesome.
Good
Good
luck,
luck,
to both of
Jeremy.
you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Do it at the top. Starts the break. Oh, you start with it's ultimate break the first break. Okay.
And then they lag whenever we come into finals.
Yeah.
That's that.
Score up there, or do the team score there, and you could do the individual score on the sub score. Let me have Kobe back home. Set that up.
I got it. I know how to do it.
All right, but it might go below your score.
All right, here we go. Jeremy and Doc lagging for the break. This is the beginning of the team match. It's basically a race to 5, and each player plays a game and then goes sit down, and another player steps up. Jeremy Jones gets it, and that is the Texoma Rednecks win it.
Little Doc choked
right.
the lag.
He had a good lag. Don't be like that. You drag Doc into doing that, and then you're going to run back here and talk smack. All
I
right.
told him, I was like, all right, come on, man, the captain's got it. He's like, dude, I'm not ready. I was like, no, dude, the captains have to have some pressure on them. You don't get to just go pick the players and go, hey.
Eric Smith
all
says
you.
we're all counting on you. That's right. Big Shot Doc has been practicing his lag for years. Just his moment, Juan says. All right, so they're gathering their stuff. I'm not sure who's going to play first. We shall see.
Did you guys not get the roster?
I've
from
got
me?
it. I've got it
Okay.
right here.
Just checking.
All right, right, bear with us. You know how team stuff is. If you've played league or anything like that, it takes an extra minute. I want to thank everybody for joining us here in the Jerry Olivier Arena. We're at the Mayborn Center in Temple, Texas. It's Diamond Dawson and Mike D for Badboys TV. I see so many hey dudes, I can't even tell you. Hey dude. Yeah, for Badboys TV, brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, JB Cases, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, Littman Lights, Hustlin' USA. And today, our special sponsors are LGS Windows, I think that's how to say it, and Fort Worth Billiard Superstore. Hey, dude.
What the hell happened? Kobe, to get another starboard up, it's Windows capture, right?
Why do we need 2 scoreboards?
Because he wants me to do individual score of each game and then team score. So I was going to put 2 down there.
Yeah, it's window capture. The whole stream went black, whatever you're doing.
Well, I know. I clicked over here.
How do you pronounce that?
Van Overbeck. Van Overbeck.
Beck. Oh, okay. All right. They're getting ready to get going here. Really? Juan says had Doc's team waking up at 4. Doc had his team waking up at 4 a.m. Rocky style.
Chasing chickens.
Hold on, let me look at his team. I don't think that's true. Yeah, maybe one or two of them, but
Yes, Tony, these are 7-foot tables.
We are definitely going to need 2 scoreboards because every single match is its own score, and then there's a group. I know. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. Good job, man. Yeah, that was missed because we definitely need 2 scores. All right, here we go.
here we go.
We got Brandon up for the Rednecks.
Joe Hinneman.
Versus Joe, huh? All right. All right, Brandon versus Joe. And this is just one game at a time, race to 5. Brandon's got the break. I'm not sure Brandon's Fargo. We're working on getting a Fargo list. All right, breaking mid-table. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, scratch on the break. I can tell you already, solids are looking better, but the 1 ball's a problem, and the 7 is ugly. But the 10 and 13 are not great either. This is a tricky rack. Okay, and Brandon is playing Joe.
Fort Worth Billiards is in the red shirts, and Texoma Rednecks in the blue or gray.
I like it. I assume he's going to make the 3 and draw back into the 15 ball. The 7 is not my favorite, but it goes. And once he moves the 4 ball, the 5 goes. All right, here we go. He definitely wants to run these out. All these guys play good.
Oh, he miscued, it sounded like. So Brandon will be coming back to the table with it open. Eric says that was Doc's plan all along, to lose the lag and let him scratch on the break.
Well said, Eric. Oh, thank you, Juan. All right, Brandon, a 668, and Joe is a 656. Juan, you're hired. I'll send the check to you. Give me your P.O. box. All right, Brandon back at the table. Okay. We have 2 swings and misses, and the table is still pretty ugly. The 8 ball just got complicated. Yeah. These guys have managed to make this rack worse. That's what I'm telling you. No other way to say it.
It's still open too, right?
Yeah, it is. So Joe back at the table. Nice. I assume 3 ball, and he's going to try and get shape on that 7. He probably didn't get quite the angle he wanted on the 3. He'd like to be closer to the 7 versus farther away. Okay, so he didn't get the spin he wanted on that to get more of a straight-in shot. I think he still has to take the 7 ball. And I think it's especially the right choice given that the 10 and the 13 and the 9 are tied up. Now's the time to try it. Eric says Juan's the best Fargo looker-upper in the DFW. All right, again, here's Joe taking that 7 ball. Nice shot. Well done. Perfect shape on the 6.
Don't put the Fargos on there. It's a grown-up tournament.
You know, if you don't like the way I'm doing it.
All right, so he's got shape on the 6. When I said perfect, it's kind of perfect. So he can't follow the 6 for shape on the 4. He might be better off with the angle anyway. I don't know. Anyway, he's got to figure out how to get shape on the 4 ball now. And what he's decided is to bring the cue ball out in between the 12 and the 8 ball there in the mid-table and leave himself a cut shot on the 4. Okay, he hit that with more speed than I was expecting. A great shot. All right, now like anybody that plays 8 ball knows, that was all fun and games. Now it actually matters. You want to get all the way out, or you hate to honestly even make any more balls if you're not going to make it all the way out. You do not want to be the guy with 1 ball as you're playing a safety battle. Yeah, I think he's got to
So
draw
what we
back
do
into
is
the
make
5.
Sure the names are clear, but just talk about their photo because we want people to listen to it so that our sponsors hear it.
All right. Pulling it back. Oh, nice shot. Actually, that worked out really good.
Yeah.
That was a great shot, Joe. He's got breakout on the 8 ball. He's going to have to cross his fingers a little bit. But I think if he hits the right-hand side of the 9 ball off of this, then he should be okay. I wouldn't follow through. I would pull it back into the 9 ball. Yeah, we'll see. I'm afraid if he follows through, pushes through, cue ball's going to go off the 10 and go up table and not leave him much. I would want to be targeting the 9 ball for the breakout. All right, so that did not go his way. I would assume there's a referee involved, but who knows? Yeah, he's got problems. Like I say, anybody that has played 8 ball, you can relate with this. We've all almost ran out before. He's in a tough spot. Going for 8 in the side to the right-hand side. All right, we got Brandon back up at the table. They're trying to figure out if it was good or not. They didn't call a ref, I don't believe. All right, Brandon at the table. He's got the 14, the 10, the 15, the 12, the 9 even. Now we'll see where he wants to start. Okay, so he likes the 14 in the side from here. And that gets him the 12 ball. Probably a little stop shot, I imagine. I think he can use top on that 12 ball, but it might be a little scratchy. He's trying to get shape on that 13-10. Nice. Oh, well, Brandon's taking care of this very nicely. Brandon playing for LGS Windows. All right, he's got to take that 13 first, and he wants draw shape on the 9 ball. It doesn't have to be draw shape, but that's what he'd like. So, okay, I believe he's got to use top now. Yeah. All right, nice out, Brandon. First blood by Brandon for GES Windows. Nice.
So Brandon takes the first game. Now you're gonna have Robbie Smith versus Chris Baggett.
I don't think there's any Robbie on their team.
Well, that's what I've got on this lineup.
I gotcha. All right, it's Chris's break, and he is breaking for Fort Worth Billiards. Hey, dude. All right, we'll see where he breaks from. I like the center of the table break, but I've seen a lot of variations of that. Second ball break seems to be real popular, and yeah, Chris is taking that second ball break.
Okay, Brandon won the first game. I don't know how we're gonna do it the second score.
Nice.
Because it changes.
All right, so the 5 and the 3 are not looking great, and the 1 ball is blocking the 15.
Yeah, that's why I said if you did the subtext, it would go under the 1-0.
I think he almost has to do a 15-1 combo.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
can't
see
put
any
no
other
numbers
great
on there.
shots.
You can't put no numbers when you do this. So you just put the text.
So far, Tacoma Rednecks is up 1 on Fort Worth Billiards in the race to 5 team. Yep. Chris is calling the 1 ball. Possibly breaking out the 5-3 while he's doing it. Well, that did not go his way. Chris, thank you. 670. All right.
I got Robbie is a 6'11 and Chris is a 6'74. I've looked all the Fargos up.
I still don't think he's playing Robbie, but he definitely could be. I'll have to see the guy. So Chris doesn't have a whole lot left here. I think he's just trying to break up these balls and send the cue ball down underneath the 13 possibly. Oh, wow, great shot. But he did block his 7 ball again. Going good, Ramona. Thank you. Yeah, Eric, I agree. Oops, yeah. All right, Chris is just trying to figure out how to work this out. Is he? Okay, cool, man. Okay. Okay, so yeah, and Robbie's a 620, so this is a tough game. Now it's 1 game though. Fargo plays out to be correct.
He's a 6'11.
Fargo plays out to be pretty correct, but in a 1 game situation, it definitely means less.
It is Texoma, not Tacoma.
Okay, I don't think we
got
said Tacoma.
They were illustrated.
Okay, I don't think I said Tacoma, but anyway, Texoma. I like it.
I know that because I'm from Oklahoma.
Because there is a Tacoma next to Mike.
There definitely is. All right, so. All right, Chris still at the table, trying to work this out. It's getting a little better with every shot, but he's still got problems.
That's our all-around champion right
So
there.
that's right. It is
Yeah.
our all-around champion. A 7 off the 10 in the side. That's all I see.
He's having a good week. They should go back and watch that finals. Man, he made some great shots.
That was a great finals. Chris is playing for Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. And he's wearing Hey Dudes. All right, 7 off the 10 in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm just not sure, guys. Okay, well, he made a mess for stripes. I like it. And here comes Robbie up at the table. Oh, I never saw Robbie. That's what's going on here.
Robbie Smith, I looked him up. His Fargo's a 6'11. Chris Baggett is a 6'74. Again, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors for this event: LGS Windows, Fort Worth Billiard Superstore, and then our regular sponsors of JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, Lippman Lights, and Hustlin' USA Clothing. And don't forget to mention Doc Billiards office.
I may have swung at that side at that stripe really hard to break out those balls. Okay. Ooh.
Nice
Legal
safety.
hit. Nice shot. Okay, so he had a master plan, didn't he? I like it. Chris back at the table. He does not have a lot of options.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to hit this too wrong, because a 2 could knock the 7 into the 8. And he's got to get a rail with the cue ball. I don't think the 2 or 7 is going to catch a rail. So he's got to go up table. Well, get behind the 4 maybe? Oh, got right in the window where you
yeah.
can see the 10 ball.
Hey, dude. All right, so we got Robbie up. 14 goes in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. It might go in the top hand, type right hand. He's got a shot at this 10 ball, I believe.
We do have a couple of views on today. We set up a side pocket view, so we'll go there. Just to show you that.
Ramanda, I don't know. I'll ask Rick when I see him again.
Go back to the main view. Kind of like that side pocket view.
Yeah, it's something. Definitely more pool table on that view.
Yeah.
That view seems to have 90% pool table on it.
Yeah.
All right, 11 up top. He's going. Left himself the 14. He left himself under the 14 instead of above the 14. That's going to make getting shape on the 15 difficult. He may be able to go use some follow on the 14 and maybe go off with a 7. It's a little difficult, though.
Well, if he misses this 7, he could hit this left rail and come back over for the 15.
Thank you, JG. I'm glad somebody's getting my joke. I'm sorry, man. I can't help it.
Ramanda, that is a BCA event, so that will not be handled by us.
Yeah, so what I was saying, off of the 7, and he even put some spin on there.
Yeah.
That was a great shot. Great shot by Robbie. And he's positioned to make the 15, get natural shape on the 8. I would natural shape to the top right-hand corner. If he's trying to get to the side, he's going to have to work for it and possibly hook himself. Sometimes people will break their neck to get shape in the side pocket when they could have done something a little simpler. So we'll see what he ends up doing.
Uh-oh, gonna get behind the 4.
That didn't work out as well as I thought it would. Yeah, he's got to go off the rail, some right-hand English, and try and kick that 8 ball into the side pocket on the right-hand side. This is for the game for Robbie.
Alright, he needs to at least try and make a good hit here. Can he spin off this left rail maybe and make contact with the 8? Yeah, he's going to call it in the cross side. See how this works out. Cue ball's definitely going to go up table.
Oh, that was a
Wow,
great
nice
shot.
try.
Great attempt. Ugh. Well, that is not how Robbie wanted to end that game. He's hoping he gets another shot at the table. Chris, though, again, was our all-round winner, meaning he plays good. He's got a Fargo 670-something. He's running out. Hey, dude. Yeah, I like starting out with the 4-ball. He's going to have good options. Once that key ball comes to the right-hand side of the table, he's going to have some good options. Uh-oh.
Yeah. it's
Okay,
still
no, I
okay.
thought he was going to be, I thought that was going a little harder than
Yeah.
he wanted, but actually it turned out absolutely perfect. Yeah, big thing is here, make sure you end this little 3-ball run with nice shape on the 8-ball. You don't want to be cutting it down the rail.
Does the 8 go in the side? See if it tells us better from here.
I would say no.
definitely not.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to run that 8 up the rail.
Or down. I think either way, I think it's far enough away from the pocket. It's not quite as scratchy as it might be. Again, Chris playing for Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. Be sure and check him out. Google it. All right, so he's liking the 7-ball.
Come back up table and back for the 2. Nice shot.
I think that's going to work out pretty good.
Nice shot.
Great shot by Chris. Well, Robbie was almost there. It was a good try, Robbie.
And Chris takes that game. All right, our next match is going to be between Jesse Wilcoxon, a 603, and Reuben Adame, a 596.
Good job, guys. Good job. What I'm trying to do is after they play all their singles one-on-one, try to send the winner to come back to the chill chat a little bit with you guys. And then I'll try to do that. I want to try to get, all the players back here at least one.
Definitely.
I told him as soon as they do their single 1-against-1 game, after they do this match, get through these first 9 games and get a point, then I'll have them come back because they're the last 2 to start.
Oh, okay. So that way they can talk for a few, and then they'll have a while before they play again.
All right, looks like Texas
They'll be able to talk through at least.
Texoma REDNECKS won the break. So this is Jesse shooting.
Sounds good. And what do the racers do? 5? 3.
Each matchup will be a race of 3.
Thank you.
We only got 2 days.
Well, 5 on this one, right?
Yeah.
And
But
then
when they match up, after this little, everybody plays once, then it'll be
And a race to what total?
11.
Thank you. All right, so we got Jesse here. This is a good matchup. 603 versus 596. Jesse is playing for LGS Windows.
again, Jesse's a 603. Reuben is a 596.
He's starting out with the 514 combo. Seems like it'd be better to start out with the 10 ball if he wants stripes. You sure hate to miss your first shot. All right, he's calling the 14 ball. Did not go his way. All right, so next we're going to have Reuben up. I think Reuben has the 3 ball, but he might not. All right, he has the 1 ball. He sure doesn't want to be stripes with the 11-12 sitting together like that. Great shot. All right, now the nice thing about taking the 4 here would be that he could pull it back to break out that 7 ball, although the 7 does go in the side on the left-hand corner, side pocket. He's got to go to the 4. Wants to make sure not to break out the 11 and the 12, no matter what he's doing here. And he did choose to break out the 7. All right, 7 takes him to the 3 ball. Reuben is playing for Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. That was a little hard, I think. No, excuse me, perfect.
Don't think the 2 ball goes past the 8.
Yeah, I think he's going to be able to get shape on the 2 to the bottom left-hand corner right now.
Yeah.
Now bottom right-hand corner. Oops. All right.
Well.
I think he's got a shot at the 6. Hard to tell from this angle, but I believe he's got a shot. Nope.
He was looking to get over to make that 2 in the right side, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
He's going to probably break out a jump stick now.
Yeah, I think so. And with that 9 ball down there by the left-hand corner pocket, it's making that pocket pretty big. So that's not a horrible shot.
I wonder if he's going to try for the 2 on the side. It's kind of scary there with the 8.
This is Diamond Dawson and Mike D, brought to you by Badboys TV. We're filming out of the Jerry Olivier Arena here in Temple, Texas at the Mayborn Center. And we are brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, JB Cases, Jerry Olivier, Custom Cues, Lippman Lights, and Hustlin' USA. And this match, these teams are brought to you by LGS Windows and Fort Worth Billiard Superstore. All right, here we go. Reuben attempting the 6 in the left-hand corner with the big fat pocket because of the 9 ball.
Nice shot. Great shot.
Nice.
Got a shot on the 2.
Could not have been better. He did not even touch the 9. He's got a shape on the 2 ball. I think with a stop shot, he's got shape on the 5. It's got to be a dead stop shot, though, because the window is thin. Yeah. Reuben's got to hit this good. Reuben's a 596 Fargo.
Oh, just missed it. All right, that's going to bring Jesse back to the table.
Jesse's feeling pretty confident right now, I would say. Yeah.
All right, the way this true team format works is doing 1 against 1 here, and it's a race to 5. So the first team to get to 5 will get 1 point. We've got the score is 1-1 on the teams now.
Do you need it? You can have it if you need it. Yeah, you can have it. That's fine. Good playing this week. You played good, seriously. All right, the combo, not what he was hoping to shoot on his second or third shot of this run out, but that's what he left himself.
Can he not take the 9 now?
He had a bad experience with the combo earlier.
Yeah, I would have taken
He made
the 9
that
out.
one.
Doesn't the 9 look like that would have been an easier route to me?
I think he's got to take the 9 now to the 13 ball.
Still trying to figure out a way to do the score.
Yeah, I don't think there's any easy way unless you put that subtext box on, you know, where you can put the number.
He does not want that to roll into the
name.
5. Okay, so he was going shape on the 14 on the side.
Looks like you got it working though.
Relatively easy.
Well,
Oh,
it's
okay.
still the-
Okay, going this way.
I mean, somebody's only going to get 1 point after this is over.
Great shot.
So when that happens, where do I keep track of that?
Yeah, great shot by Jesse. A little bit of a stop shot. with a drag down to the bottom right, and he should just have perfect shape on this 8-ball.
What you'll
If
do
you
is
really
you'll
wanted to
keep
fling
track
at
on
it.
on the
Oh,
bottom
interesting.
one
You could have pulled
with
it
the
back for
points
8 on
from
the
that
side.
point. Once this race is done, then it's 1-0. Then you keep the score race to 3s on the top one. And when one of those two win, then you make the score 1-1.
Nice,
2-1.
Jesse.
It'll work. It's just right now you're tracking an entire race separately with each individual.
So Jesse got that one for LG Windows, Texoma Rednecks. So score is now 2-1, Texoma Rednecks versus Fort Worth Billiards at 1. All right, now we have Ramon, I believe.
Yep, Timmy Rice versus Ramon Rodriguez. Timmy is a 609. Ramon is a 657. And looks like Ramon is going to be breaking first.
And Ramon is playing for Fort Worth Billiards. All right, Ramon looks like breaking from the middle of the table. Yeah, I like that spot.
Alright, what we're going to do is keep track of the individual scores.
Uh-oh, I think that's a scratch right there for Ramon. Great break, though.
On the top line will be the score of these individual matches right now. 2 for Texoma Rednecks and 1 for Fort Worth Billiards. And it's a race to 5, and once one of them gets to 5, I will put the score down on the lower scoreboard for the total team score.
All right, taking the 14 in the side pocket. He's got a pretty run-outable table. He doesn't want the 7 ball. I think I can't tell if the 12 goes to the bottom right. I don't think it does. Because of that, he's got to take the 10 and the 12. The 10 lead into the 12 right now. This is Timmy Rice trying to break and run. Or excuse me, just run. That angle's a little steep and it doesn't lead anywhere great. He's going to have to really work to end up not in this bottom right-hand corner area. All right, he worked it out. He worked it out. Straight in on the 11. I like it. Stop shot would lead him to the 15, but he could follow for the 13 too. Following for the 13. I like that choice. Good. That's a nice shallow angle too for a little bit of center draw and getting on that 15 ball. And then he'll be able to take the 15 with natural angle up to the 9 in the side. If he leaves himself basically straight on the 9, he'll have a stop shot on the 8 ball in the corner. Okay, so he's a little cut shape on the 9, but he should be just fine. Timmy made this look easy. Nice conservative shot. He didn't want to do anything crazy. This is a little bit of a rattler. If it was a snake, it'd be a rattlesnake. He wants to really hit this dead center. Shot like this, often you'll find your right hand is gripping your cue like a steering wheel in a car accident. You want to really loosen your grip here. Okay, so yeah, a little rattly, as I said. All right, so Ramon back at the table, and Ramon's, unfortunately, that 6 ball is not great because of where the 8 is. JG, yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Yes, Mr. Clutch, Joe Hinneman lost his first match, or first game.
What is that down there?
I'm trying to do something Rick was asking, but it's not.
Okay,
it's not
yeah, that
looking
doesn't
good.
work. All right, Ramon again has got to figure out something for this 6 ball. That's good shape for the 7. I respect that. Yeah, he's trying to devise a plan for getting the cue ball underneath the 6 ball for taking the 6 up top. He's trying to figure out what that looks like. I like this idea. He's thinking about, okay, he's not, but I would have thought he's thinking about cutting the 2 ball in and bringing the cue ball over for underneath the 6. All right, same idea. Cut that 2, get underneath the 6, take the 6 straight up.
Nice shot.
A little much. Yeah, that's too bad. But he's gonna have to go for it. That's as good as it gets. He can't get it any better off of this 4 ball. He's gonna have to take this shot for the win or the loss.
What a shot.
Great shot.
What a shot.
Well done for the win.
All right, Ramon takes that one.
Ramon for Fort Worth Billiards. It looks like he's going to get this one. We are at 2-2 in the all-round matches. If you have any questions about the score or anything, just ask on the stream and we will explain it to you. All right, 2-2. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dawson and Mike D, brought to you by Badboys TV. Sponsored by Diamond Billiard Products, JB Cases, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, Littman Lights, and Hustlin' USA. We are filming out of the Jerry Olivier Custom Cue Arena. All right, and here we got Amy Jones versus Crystal. All right, Amy Jones is at 501. Crystal is at 613.
I mean, this is current, but that's how many times somebody's clicked on it.
All right, Amy breaking from what looks like going to be a little bit of the side. Oh, great break by Amy. Wonder if she's using the OB break cue. Oh, nice break. The 8's unfortunate. The 4's a little ugly. The 2 and the 11, not that great. All right, Crystal up at the table. Let's see how she decides to go about this. Crystal's playing for Fort Worth Billiards Superstore against Amy, who is playing for LGS Windows. Yeah, she does not have a ton of options here. And boy, that 8 ball's ugly.
Well, I mean, if you take solids, once you get the 4 and 1 out of there, the 8 ball's not that bad. Just have to figure out something for the 2. The 4 can possibly go off to 6 in the side, maybe. Yeah. tough. You'd have to.
If that 6 would allow her, I think it'd be a great time to take the 3 on the side and break out the 2 ball, but I think the 6 is in the way. And boy, you hate to miss your first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, JG, I had an OB Quake for a long time, and I really liked it. All right, shape on the 10 to the right-hand side pocket, I believe. Nice game, Chris. All right, Crystal taking the 10 to the side, and I believe trying to break out this 8 ball, because she ain't solids. Oh, no, excuse me.
14 ball
I guess
to the
so.
side.
To break out the 11.
Nice shot.
Great shot, Crystal. Well done.
Didn't get rewarded very well, but
No, she's going to have to take that 11 for the 9, pretty much, I think. Yeah, maybe use that 10 ball to break out the 8 here in a few shots. That'll work. I think she's got to leave herself the 15 in the side after this. The 2 ball is going to make it a tiny bit tricky.
nice bump.
Yeah. Well done, Crystal. Way to navigate the tricky. All right, I would follow that 15 ball 4 inches, something like that, so that I had a little bit of angle on this 10 ball to break out the 8. Maybe even more than 4 inches. You definitely want some angle. You're going to want to pop that 8 ball. It's easy to have a breakout where you realize later I was just trying to touch the 8 ball. I needed to actually knock it out of there. So I like where she ended up on that. Yeah, she's got the 13 for her insurance ball. I like this strategy.
Yeah.
Again, Crystal's playing for Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. Trying to pop this 8 ball out. Okay,
Oh, heck
so
of a try. Ooh,
yeah.
way to go off that 4 right in the side.
had she hit it more solid, that was plenty of speed. She just happened to kind of cut it up table.
Oh yeah, it'll go. Off
Yeah,
the
it'll
floor.
go off the 4 right in. This girl can play.
Yeah. 613 Fargo.
Even Mike D don't want none of that action.
Right? No, I bet she plays good. I bet she plays good, I'm sure. Yeah, and I think the 8 goes off the 4 into the side. There's never a guarantee on a shot like that. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh. Okay. I almost wonder if she has to bounce it off the rail a little bit. Off the rail into the 4 into the side.
Or try to overcut it just a hair.
Yeah, something. I'm afraid the point's going to come into play here.
I think the 4 is past it enough.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Okay.
After that great shot, she let the cue ball go
And
forward.
unfortunately, that is
Oh.
definitely a loss, so that's too bad. On the positive note, Amy Jones just won the match. Amy was she was the Fargo not favorite by 110 points or something like that, and she just won the
Okay,
game.
so now
that was an
that's
upset. Well done.
1-0.
So now we got
Texoma, right?
3-2. Texoma.
No, they got to win 5.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the 3-2 should be on the teams at the bottom there,
Okay.
and then the individual score up top. And then after this round, it'll be 1-0 at the bottom.
All right, now we got Brandon up. No. That's Chris I'm looking at now. So that must be Chris breaking.
Yeah, it's Brandon versus Chris.
Yeah, so at the bottom on the Texcoma, put 3 and Fort Worth 2 at the bottom.
Well, I've got the 3-2 here.
But it needs to be at the bottom because the names you're keeping the score on, aren't you?
No.
Oh, you can do it up there. I got
just
you.
play
I got
one
you.
game.
All right, second ball break
Right.
by Chris.
That works.
Nice game, Amy. Seriously, listen, you were underrated by 110 Fargo points, and you won your game. Well done. You had to sit pretty. You sat there so pretty, Amy. That's a horribly sexist thing for me to say. Hey, dude. All right, Chris, back up at the table. Make it happen. Plan for Fort Worth Billiards.
This is a Moscone style format match. Texoma Rednecks versus Fort Worth Billiards. Texoma Rednecks are sponsored by LGS Windows. Fort Worth Billiards is sponsored by Doc's Billiard Office and Fort Worth Billiard Superstore. Our regular sponsors for Badboys.tv are JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lippman Lights, Hustlin' USA Clothing, and our TV arena this week is sponsored by Jerry Olivier Custom Cues. Special thanks to Jerry and Lori from there.
Well, that did not land like he wanted it to land. I think he's okay because that 10 ball is so in the pocket. He's going to be fine. But
Yeah, he'll take the 13-9 combo.
he might even be able to get shape on the 15 ball to the bottom right-hand corner off of this shot. And if he hits it at the right speed, that 13 should sit right about where the 9 is. We'll see if he decides to do that. He's definitely got to figure out the 15 is the thing.
Kind of got to send the cue ball running, so I think the cue ball's going to end up table. Yeah. Yeah, he'll be able to get the 10 on the side now. Go up for the 11.
Yeah, I still think he could have done that a bit softer and gotten shape on the 15 to the bottom right-hand corner.
Just gonna go ahead and go for this 13 ball. Or is that the 9?
Yeah, he's thinking with some right-hand English, maybe he can make the 13 and bring that cue ball right back up where behind the 15 for the corner pocket shot. Nope.
Did not get where he wanted to get.
All right, well, he's got to take this 15 to the top left-hand corner, put a bunch of bottom left hand off of this, and try and come around 3 rails for the 10 in the side pocket. Yeah, basically, he's going to hopefully land around the 1 ball with, with the cue ball. But this is not easy. He's lucky he's got that 10 ball, and he's not doing what I talked about. Oh, there
Nice
he goes. There he
shot.
goes. There he goes. Okay.
Oh, and off
He didn't
the
put
air.
as much English as I was waiting for him to go. That's why I said he wasn't doing what I was talking about. I wanted him to land more on the 1 or the 3. He landed up on the 8 ball. All right, scratch, and now we got Brandon. Brandon is a 668 Fargo. And a good player, nice guy, too. Yeah, so this is a close match. Nice. 1 on the side. He's got to figure out what he wants to do with the 4 and the 7 ball. But that should be relatively easy. If he could get that 5 ball first, and then both the 7 and the 4 go to the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Oh, okay. He's choosing to do it now. That's smart. I like that.
It's the woman play.
Nice.
Isn't it nice? Just
That was a great shot. Brandon's looking to get out here.
Yeah. Did you already talk?
No, I'll fix it too.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get Crystal.
Yeah, do that.
All right, who wants up?
Uh,
Oh, that's dirty as hell.
All right, we've got Miss Amy Jones going to sit in with me. While
Come on,
Mike
sit
D
here.
takes a little break.
I'm gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about. I probably know all these players better. Let me open that. I hate those little bitty lids.
Yeah.
Can't get them opened. Got done and all my girls was messaging me, laughing at me.
All right, we got Brandon at the table here. Gonna probably try and back cut this 2 balls. Or gonna go for the one first. Gonna go for the one first.
So have y'all told them about Brandon?
No.
Brandon, so they had basically a pro coming in, and we're like, well, we don't have anybody in that Fargo in our area, so they cut us some leeway. And
Don't keep her too long, because she's the tiebreaker on their side on the single side.
Okay.
so we flew him in from Minnesota. He's a good friend of ours,
Cool.
and he's a good kid. He used to play with under Mark Smith at
Okay.
Lindenwood. But he's also a good friend of ours, so he was just looking for a reason. He didn't get in at the... Oh, good job, Brandon.
All
good
right, Brandon
job.
got that one.
So he wanted a reason to get to Texas. He didn't get into the Texas Open, so he just wanted to come play.
All right, I've got both women back here for the women's match, Amy and Crystal.
Here. Oh, okay. It's just a regular open mic. We can all sit here and chit-chat. All right.
Crystal played very well, had a great run going, but unfortunately scratched off the...
Terrible. I thought I put enough English on that ball.
Yeah.
Because that was the big threat was the side. That was the only thing I was worried about.
Yeah.
Was scratch, and then it.
Yeah, we were like, is it going to go off the 4 and hit the point? You know, the 8 ball?
We knew it was. Jeremy could see it, and he said he knew it was. We
Yeah.
did not see that scratch coming.
Yeah, her cue ball came across table and
And-
scratched in the side, so...
Everybody who knows me knows I don't like to win that way. Sadly, I will take it.
Yeah, a win's a win. I just thought I thought I put enough on it, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah.
To save it from the side, but you know.
Well, they were like, all right, who's your females? You got me at 501. I got Crystal at 614. And I said, but I ain't scared.
But yeah, that was a good break though.
You want me to
man.
teach
Yeah,
you?
yeah, you
That
really
was
did.
a really great break.
Yeah.
That's about the only thing I can do right all the time.
They were asking, are you using the OB Quake cue? Or Quake break
Yeah,
cue?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. OB made some of the best products ever,
Yeah.
and I've been using them actually since about 2012. My first brake shaft was an OB brake shaft, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the Quake, and I'll tell everybody, and I'll tell them again, I will put it up against any carbon fiber brake shaft on the market.
Oh, I've not tried that yet.
I'll let you try it later. honey.
All right.
Not during the match.
No, you're out of luck there. But no, it does, and it's super stiff. It's low deflection, and we put a leather tip on it for more control.
Cool.
Okay.
And the absolute control you can get. I squatted that rock so good.
Oh yeah, that was a really good break.
Yeah,
I
it
do like
was.
the leather more than phenolic. I always.
Well, we
kinda
use
go towards
I'll give
that.
them a shout out. We use the PQ Black GL.
Okay.
Robbie Paul in Illinois makes them in his garage.
Oh.
So they are American made, but they will hang up any day with the Samsara.
Oh, so that's what I break with actually.
So-
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
holler at me. I've got some of the black GLs at the house.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
So
Did y'all bring a little bit of inventory with you?
very little.
Yeah.
A little bit of leftover.
I had a guy show up the other day. It had a stick leaning up against the table somewhere. Not here.
Oh yeah, no, I've already took care of him.
And it broke, yeah.
Yep. I said
Okay.
I can't warranty it, but I can help you out.
Okay.
So I got him taken care of. He's super
Yeah.
happy. And we eventually will be coming out with our own line. So it'll be on the side, so it won't be the quantity that OB did, but the way the cues themselves are manufactured and the science behind the shafts, we really appreciate that because
Yeah.
there's so much more that goes into it. So we will be making our own probably sometime. We'll start putting something out probably in about the next 6 months.
Cool.
And this is Robbie. He lives in Whitesboro. So our sponsor is LGS Windows. It's actually my boss. Thank you, Jared, for allowing me the day off. and for putting us into this. Robbie actually owns his own small glass business too, and then he's really good people. We actually spend a lot of weekends, one night a weekend, playing pool at his shop.
Cool. This is Robbie versus Reuben.
What can you tell us about Reuben?
He's a really
Keep
good
it
shot.
PG.
I've known him for a while. I met him, I guess, back when I played APA for Arlington. And yeah, I mean, he's always kind of just played at that level. He's good.
When they're solid, you want consistent more than,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, he is solid.
It's always better to have somebody wishy-washy than to have somebody wishy-washy.
Yeah.
But Robbie's he's a little out of his wheelhouse with the 8-ball. He's more of a 9-ball player, but I forced him for the last month to bear down. I was like, you better get on it, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't think we were starting with 8-ball. I was like, oh. It's tight on a 7-foot.
Oh, it is.
It's tight. There's a lot of issues. But I thought we were going to get our stroke on first.
Right.
But I love 8-ball, though.
Came over nice for 8-ball shot.
Oh, yeah, he did. He pockets balls really well. But he's one of those that he knows how to do it. He just can't tell you how he did it.
All right, he puts that in.
It's gut and feel.
And that should be 5.
Yep, that's
So
5
we get
to
the
2.
first point, 2-2.
So the first point goes to the Texoma Rednecks. Ladies, I
we gotta bring it
appreciate
back.
y'all coming back and talking. I think one of y'all might be coming up, aren't you? I'm not sure how the second round's going to go.
Is that Jason Groom in there? I think that's who that is. J Groom, ASB.
I wouldn't know.
I'm pretty sure he's got me on Facebook. If not, he can look me up and I'll get you taken care of.
Jay Grooms, ASB, if you heard that. Amy said to look her up on Facebook. Amy Jones. And she
It'll be me and a picture of a baby camel.
All right, who's this guy? Coming up.
That's Joe.
Joe. Okay.
Joe and Brandon should be playing. Be the next page.
And see, I don't have nothing, so I don't know what's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we send somebody back here?
No, I'm fine.
You'll talk to yourself.
Yeah. Brandon and Joe next. Alrighty. We got Brandon for Texoma. And Joe. So the way that first round worked is singles. It was whichever team could get to 5 first gets a point. So the Texoma Rednecks won that one 5-2, so they get a point, and they're leading 1-0. We're gonna see if we can get Rick Jones to come back here. Rick Jones. See if I come back here, Rick Jones. Rick Jones. Huh? Okay. All right, so Brandon's going to be taking stripes, it looks like. Oh, and he just pushed that ball into the 6 and 3 and tied it up a little further, so I'll definitely have to get a break out there. Again, we want to shout out to our sponsors for this event. LGS Windows, sponsoring the Texoma Redneck team. Fort Worth Billiards Superstore and Doc's Billiards Office is sponsoring Fort Worth Billiards. And our sponsors for Badboys.tv is JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lipman Lights, and Hustling USA Clothing. And our TV arena is sponsored by Jerry Olivier Custom Cues this week. So shout out to Jerry and Lori with them.
All right, and is this a race to 3? Is that right?
I'm trying to get Rick, and he's not out
Yeah,
there.
it's a race to 3.
But I'm not sure if it's a race to 3 between each player.
Yeah, it's a race to 3
team.
between each player. No, it's a race to 3 between each player, and it's worth a point. So we got Brandon against Joe. He's got to break this stripe out. Good effort, not quite. Ah, brutal, and the 8 just dropped. Ouch. All right, 1-0, Joe. All right.
All right, we got Rick Jones.
And Brandon is 668, and Joe is 656. That is pretty
tight
close.
one.
In a race to 3 too. That is not much of a difference.
So
Really.
they raced to 3.
Yes.
Anything can happen.
All those matches from now on will be a race to 3.
And
Joe
this
is
Scotch
playing
doubles?
for Fort Worth
Yeah.
Billiards
Okay.
Player 2
Superstore,
and 3 will play.
Okay.
Yep.
and Brandon's playing for LGS Windows. I want to know what he is breaking with. What is that? A parry? I'm gonna have to go look at Joe's cue. All right, second ball break. Texas loves second ball breaks. That's what I'm learning in Texas. Will this be an effective second ball break or a clumpy second ball break? It's gonna be clumpy.
Oh,
It's gonna be
got
scratchy.
The cue ball loose too.
All right, it's a little half, 6 one, half a dozen of the other. Yeah. Get it. All right, so up at the table we got Brandon. He is not loving what just happened. He would like some redemption. Yeah, he might have to start out with this 13 ball. I like that. Oh, excuse me, 1 ball. Okay. All right, stripes are looking pretty good except for the 11 and the 15, and they look manageable. So he definitely, he's got some pressure. He's got to make this happen. If he's going to try and run out, he's going to have to get all the way. I think he's looking at the 6 ball here, which would be a great opportunity to get rid of these, to make these problem balls all of a sudden not a problem balls. Great shot, turned out perfect. Yeah, he's got a shot at the 3, the 5. He's got options. Well done, Brandon. Again, this is a race to 3. It's a 1-0 in Joe's favor. Brandon accidentally popped the 8 in early last game. Nice shot. So I assume Brandon is leaving the 4 ball for last and then going to take the 8 in the left-hand side pocket. This is Mike D for Badboys TV. Thanks for joining us. We're playing out of the Jerry Olivier Custom Cues Arena. All right, well, things just got a tiny tricky. So he's got to take the 4. He can use the 2 ball as his key ball for 8 in the bottom right-hand corner. Well, that's a good shot. That's going to work out good. He can make that 7, take the cue ball over to the left-hand rail and have it bounce out for 2 in the side. I assume he's going to go over instead of overstroke instead of understroke. He's just going to hit the rail is what I'm saying. Yeah, great shot. Great shot. Yeah, and Brandon is about to put it away, I believe. Nice. Perfect shape on the 8 ball. All right, 1-1, race to 3. Brandon's break. That's a big one.
All right, here goes Brandon to break. Center ball break, got a good spread, but nothing fell. Or did it? Yeah, at some point.
I think maybe Brandon's just figured out that if you approach the table confidently and start shooting, nobody stops you. You don't have to make a ball if you have the right attitude, John.
Right, yeah. Go up there and keep shooting.
Right, exactly.
He made it solid, but he's going to choose to take stripes.
And the 9 and the 14 are not pretty. I wonder what his plan is. Oh, up table. He's going to go up table to the left. And he probably did that because the 7 and the 6 don't go because of the 11. So that makes sense. He kind of has to think about taking the 11 now and getting on the 14 ball or on the 9. Doesn't have to do it, but he's definitely got to think about it. He'd like to save the 11 for later because it's blocking pockets. But he has to get underneath the 14 and the 9 ball.
Mr. Clutch says actually the Aramith tournament set, but it does have the diamond cue ball in there. We haven't had any complaints.
All right, straight in on the 12. I don't know. Drawn back for the 15 in the side, maybe. I'm not sure.
Carlos, I see your question there. Amy stepped away, so maybe if we get her back here, we can get her to answer that for you. If you look up Amy Jones on Facebook, she can answer any of your questions about the OB products. All right, nice shot to get over here for the 9 and the 14. The 9's going to go up in the corner. Nice shot there. Now I'll have the 14 come back out to the center of the table for the 15 and then the 8.
Did he get tree topped? Yeah, a little tree topped, so he's going to have to take that 15 up to the top left, I believe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, brutal. Bummer.
Just overcut that a little bit, hit the point of the pocket, and diamonds aren't accepting.
Now, Joe's really lucky that 14 did not stick in a pocket that he needs.
Right,
He has an opportunity to run these out. It starts out with a tough shot. Boy, if that 1 goes, I really recommend taking the 1 just because it's makeable. But I can understand his trepidation, too. It probably runs him into the 6 ball. So, yeah. So, all right, taking the 5 to the top right-hand corner.
Nice shot. And he doesn't need that left side, so...
I'm not sure there's a right or wrong way. I would take the 2 to get the 7 or the 6. Because I like the 1 and the 3 are almost ducks to me. I would want to get the 6 and the 7 out of town. I would probably be using the 1 ball as my key ball to get on the 8 in the bottom right-hand corner. Yeah. So, yeah, the 6 and the 7 are on the wrong side of the 8 ball for getting shape at the end. Yeah, I can see I would take the 7 here,
Yep.
but I could see taking the 6 too and putting the 7 in the same pocket, just however you want to do it.
Well, if it goes up...
Oh gosh, now that I don't
Wow.
agree with.
No, I was thinking
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
take the 6 in the upper right corner to get the cue ball back up there for the 1 and 3, but...
Right. I think when the balls are laying like this, your biggest fear has to be of rattling a ball. So any shot that might result in rattling, you should try and avoid it. He had to punch that so hard.
Yeah.
Well, the other shots you didn't have to punch. That means you should have taken the other shots. No offense, and Joe's running out. Joe plays good. It's all it's all good. Great shot.
Well, Where's he gonna get shaped for his 8?
I'm trying to be positive here, John. I
Gonna
don't
draw
know,
back?
man.
Gonna draw off the rail and back over.
I think he's going to come to the left-hand side of the table. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
very
like
nice.
that. Well done. Nice shot, Joe.
Very nice, Joe. So Joe's gonna get to the bill first. Oh. Get our sponsors for this event: LGS Windows, Doc's Billiards Office, and Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. So Joe takes a 2-1 lead and gets the break. That's kind of big. And here we go with his break. And it looks like he's using a sideball break. And we have a clump on the left side. He did get a ball to drop, so he'll have his option. It is open after the break. If you are tuning in out there, be sure and hit that like button. And share this with any of your friends and family of these teams, maybe with their home bars in Fort Worth or Sherman, Texas. All right, Joe got a nice little break out there on the 10, got it out to where it can go. Now he's got to come back across, back towards him and across the table. Chose to go up and did that nicely and have a shot on the 11. See what we look like from the side. Which you like better?
Oh, you can't tell anything from the side view.
Yeah.
Can't tell if anything goes. You can't tell anything. So the 9 ball's an issue. But
I think it goes.
he might be able to work it out.
I think it goes down past the 1.
Okay.
If not, maybe he can get between the 2 and 5 right here
Yeah, I
and
think.
make the 10. But holding it for that 9. Yeah, see, that's what he's looking at. But holding that cue ball right there for the 9 is going to be tough.
Yeah, I think he's got to take the 10 and bang the 9 ball out of there because I don't think it goes. And I'm not sure the 14 goes. I think he's got problems. All right, side pocket shape. That's pretty strong. And he could get shaped for the 14 in the side pocket by the 5 ball, maybe even use the 5 ball to go. And that's if the 14 doesn't go to the bottom left-hand corner, which it might, but I just don't think it does. His shape will tell us
I don't
everything.
think he'll be able to use the 5. It looks like it's away from the pocket enough.
All right, that speed tells me the 14 goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with natural shape on the 8. Now, I think it goes, and he's got 90% of the pocket, and I might be wrong, but it just seems like the 4 is a little bit in his way. Great shot.
Oh, yeah.
8 in the side. Great shot. Well done, Joe. And Joe, that he wins the set.
Yep, Joe's going to take this set of 3-1. So that'll give Fort Worth Billiards a point.
1-1. Race to 11. All right.
Okay, now we got some Scotch doubles action coming up. So it's going to be Robbie and Jesse. versus Chris and Reuben.
All right, lagging for it. And it looks like I just got it. All right, Robbie. So it's Robbie and Jess, it looks like, versus Chris and Reuben.
All right, got Texoma breaking first, and looks like Robbie will be doing the honors.
All right, center table break, 5 in the side. Cue ball got right up to the rail. That often makes things difficult. Yeah.
I see the 7 maybe in the lower right corner. So what
I
you
only see the 11 in the side, left-hand side.
This is Jesse shooting for Texoma Rednecks. And like Mike D said, he's got the 11 in the side. He could then cut over, or the 7 in the bottom right corner. Looks like he's going for the 7. And a great shot. Put that in nicely. Now he's got a shot on either the 2 or the 1. And possibly has the 6 crossing the corner. Gonna go with the 1 ball here. Probably come around and have shape on the 4 in the same pocket. Oh, got a bump on the 4, so now have the 4 in the right corner. Six ball's in kind of a tough spot. Take a look here at the side to see what it looks like from that angle. Oh, the 6 goes across side. And it looks like the 6 might even go in this left side also. I think that's what I'll be shooting now. Nice shot.
Yeah, great shot by Jesse, I believe.
Now to get shape on the 8, do you want to take the 2 first or the 3?
I'm afraid he has to take the 3 first just because
Of where he's at, yeah.
Yeah, I think he can cut the 3 in and then go to the long rail on the right-hand side of the table, bottom rail, and back up to about where he is. Kind of a thing for shape on the 2 ball. Whereas taking this 2 ball, I think he's a little tree-topped, and he ends up far away and kind of back cutting the 3. You know, I don't know. I think if it's me, I'm definitely cutting that 3 ball in and just bringing the cue ball back around a couple rails.
All right, he's gonna go a different route. And just stops right there. Now Jesse's gonna have the back cut on the 3.
Yeah, and if he can back cut with some draw and run into the 9 ball, especially the top side of the 9 ball, maybe he gets perfect shape on the 8. But yeah, this is a tough position to be in.
Just like you said.
Great shot.
Nice,
Great
nice.
shot. All right, Robbie back up at the table. Hey, dude. All right, I like it.
There it is for
So,
Robbie and Jesse.
2-1, Texoma Rednecks, brought to you by LGS Windows.
Actually, 1-0.
Okay.
Slow down, buddy. But I like the way you think.
Right.
Amy's back with us, and
I'm gonna pop in and out all day.
we had a question from Carlos Galado about what would you recommend to replace the original OB1 shaft?
The Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
But I did get his message, and as soon as I am not slammed, I will get back with you.
There you go.
Now, the thing about Jesse, and they were really surprised when we asked him to be on the team, he's just, what is this, Fargo? Just over 600?
Jesse is 603.
Okay. I swear to you, his cue ball control, he's running in the 650s.
Really, really.
He plays so solid. And I was just like, you can't. He really does.
Well, that's the players you want, the ones who are a little bit underrated off of Fargo.
And he just plays
Yeah.
because he loves to play.
Right. No, that's cool.
But he shoots with the pre-cat 314.
Okay.
And that's the only shaft he'll ever use.
Really? Wow, that's an old one.
Yeah, he bought them up and had them made for his cues,
Really?
so that he can only shoot with that shaft.
Okay.
If he sees one for sale, and it's in good shape, he'll buy it. Just
Oh,
because
interesting.
That's his shaft. He knows how it plays, and it plays well with his style. But he plays strong.
Oh, that's cool to hear. All right, Reuben trying to figure out what is next. Ooh,
The
okay.
shelf almost got him.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure what the master plan is. Maybe take the 3 ball and run into the 13.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't see an insurance ball from that is my problem, though. I don't. You're just kind of crossing your fingers that you get shape on something,
Yeah.
which sometimes you have to do.
Got the 7 up there. It could be cut in, but yeah, definitely got to get that 2 out of there.
Yeah, and I think Chris is the higher rated Fargo player in this team, feels it's his responsibility to try and get some sort of breakout going. If one of them is going to do it, it would typically be the higher rated guy.
Well, he got that out of there, so it's not hidden behind 2 stripes.
Yeah, and I think the 7 is cuttable on the left-hand side. We'll see.
Yeah, it's a tough one though.
Yeah, I just think it's all he's got, but we'll see.
Or maybe he sees some sort of safety. You never know.
No, that's true. That's
Looks
a
like
lot
a
of
big
draw,
draw.
huh? Okay.
Oh. Well,
Well,
you can see a ball.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, Amy. Technically, he has a shot. The one goes up top to the left. May not be his favorite shot, but he's got it.
And if you like a good squeaker, the one will go on the side too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But only if you want a squeaker.
He's definitely at the point in this run out where he's grasping at straws. If he does make the one, I don't know what he's doing from
Right,
there. He's,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, this is a tough run out unless you just get perfect off that one.
I feel like diamonds punish you for getting out of line. A Valley, a Brunswick, you can punch that cue ball around and get
Oh,
it back
yeah.
into
The
line.
ball
A
pockets are
diamond,
forgiving.
you get out of line and it's the cushions are so springy. Simona's cloth is quick. You know, if you get out of line, you got a problem. And that's what I feel like we're seeing with Chris right here, is he's just trying to make the best of a bad situation. Yeah, 1 ball up top.
That's gonna be a tough shot.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to come on this side of the 12 ball with that just enough, and hope that it comes back and hits 2 more rails to get on that 2 or that
And there's some
5.
scratch options here too. If it bounces bad and goes
Yeah.
back there, yeah, we'll see.
That's what we were afraid of.
Yep, so he did get the scratch. So ball in hand goes to
Jesse.
Texoma. Rednecks and Jesse.
They should, if they play it smart, they should be out from here.
Yeah, I completely agree. I understand that. I would like to see him start with a 9-ball and then do that.
Yeah, but if he can get on that 9-ball, bring it back, and be perfect on that 13.
Yeah, I guess let's say I'd like it to see him start with the 9, take the 13, and then do this 10-14 thing that he's talking about. I think
And they're
now's
doing
his
exactly
opportunity.
what we told them to do,
Yeah,
talk to each other.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, good, yeah.
I'm the only one they've really got to talk to because I'm the only lefty.
In teams, I like open communication because I just want to tell my partner what I'm doing sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take this and leave you that. You cool with that? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I don't like it when it turns into a team meeting. Do
No.
you know what I mean? I don't want to have a city council where we're sitting taking notes about it. But I do want to yell out, "Hey, I'm playing safe on the 7. Good."
You're getting a little excited there, buddy.
All right. Who we got here?
Robbie.
Robbie. It's the coffee.
It's the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We know. After that first round, all my peoples was messaging me.
Hey, you got the match. All right, 9 to the 13. I like it. Yeah, and I like what they did too. They left that 14 by the side pocket. That just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Looking for Jesse to kind of punch this and bring it up above the 12. Okay, did it with English instead of punch, which makes sense. Just kind of changes the angle.
Well, not just that, but he also tends to go for where he can get his shape instead of hitting it hard. He has more control when he doesn't have to hit it as hard.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I like his idea here. He's looking at taking the 14 for shape on the 11, leaving the 12
But if he
as the
doesn't
key
pull
ball.
it out just enough or go forward just enough, it could potentially leave him behind the 1 and
Yeah.
he'll have to shoot at the 12 anyway.
I agree. Okay, now he's using bottom, so he's okay.
So if I had to know right, Jesse's going to come off 2 rails to come back out on the 12.
Yeah, he's gonna have to kind of slide that to the right. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a great angle to take.
Look at his cue ball control.
Yeah,
It makes
that
me
was
absolutely
great.
sick.
Yeah, he needed that first slide to get that angle, or he was gonna hook himself on the 8. So that was well done, Robbie.
Now, Robbie can either stop this ball, pull it, and it'll go in the corner or the side, or he can pull it back. It goes perfectly in the side.
I agree. Oh, strong. He left Jess a little tough.
Yeah, I don't think Jesse's. I mean, could have been better, but if anything, Jesse can pocket balls.
I don't think it goes to the bottom right, but he's looking at it like it does, so I guess it does. He's definitely got the better view. And the angle lends itself towards the bottom right-hand pocket. It just seems tight, but like I say, it may be one of those shots too where
It's a big old window.
yeah, if it hits the 2 or the 5, it wasn't going in the first place. All right, so it is an issue. He's going bottom left. Nice shot, Jesse.
That's my boy right there.
That was blue.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you did wrong. Didn't you?
This team won. The Rednecks won. Yeah, they're at 2. Aren't they at 2? What happened?
Over here. 2.
Oh, it's the wrong board, literally.
Yeah,
Literally.
this is the
Okay.
this is the
All
team
right,
score.
All right.
Which we're only at.
At 1-1. Race to 11.
Yeah.
The Texoma players have a very intimidating shirt there with the skull on the back. They mean business.
We're going to thank Heather Bryant at Brutal Game for helping us get these shirts done quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oh,
Cool.
wonderful.
Appreciate Heather. I'm glad to hear she's part of this.
Yeah, she, that's my girl. Love her.
Yep.
I am a big supporter of Heather right now. Yeah, I'm a big supporter of her. She's doing a great job working her butt off.
Yeah, she is working her
yeah.
butt off, so any support anybody can give her, buy stuff from her, check out her clearance page. I always check out the clearance page when she posts stuff for clearance.
Yep, I agree.
But I also buy full price because I love my girl. Oh, thank God.
Wow, great break.
I
Great
got a
break
couple
by
balls.
Jesse.
Couple balls have dropped there.
Smoke before I gotta play next.
Got 2 solid, our street stripes fall.
Yeah, the one ball does not look too great. I don't like that position, but everything else looks pretty good. It's not like the one ball's, not the worst thing in the world, just not my favorite. But I will tell you, it would make me take stripes right now. I think the 11-10 combo is dead to the bottom right-hand pocket. I'm not saying I think he should shoot it, but it's worth noting. And the 6-2 combo is pretty dead in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. He looks like he's starting with a 3 ball, so he is less concerned about the 1 ball. I don't think he left his partner anything. Yeah, taking the 6-2 combination. Great speed. All right, he left him with 6 in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. All right, Robbie at the table. Yeah, I don't like what he's looking at. I get the feeling he doesn't either. I'm just not sure what happens after making the 6. I don't think anything good.
Can you come off that? I don't know if you can come off that 6 and break the 1 out. No.
Yeah. That was such a difficult shot trying to control the English. And then, like I say, the problem was what you're looking at right now. Had he made that, he still didn't have much. It just wasn't. It's a difficult position to be in. Here comes Chris.
Again, we want to thank the sponsors involved with this event for LGS Windows, sponsoring Texoma Rednecks, and Fort Worth Billiards Superstore and Doc's Billiards Office, supporting the Fort Worth Billiards team. Badboys.TV regular sponsors are JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lippman Lights, Hustlin' USA Clothing, and Jerry Olivier Custom Cues. We're at the Frank Mayborn Center in Temple, Texas, for the 2023 Bad Boys Texas State Championships. We finished up the regular teams and single divisions yesterday. Had some great matches for championships. And this is the Tru-Team format that is Moscone style play between Texoma Rednecks and Fort Worth Billiards, 2 teams that put together. Texoma Rednecks was captained by Jeremy Jones, and Fort Worth Billiards is captained by Doc Reyes, David Reyes.
You want spaghetti?
I don't care.
Well, if you want it, you got to go get it before I make the announcement that Bad Boys bought everybody spaghetti until it runs out.
Where's the spaghetti at?
Up front. Mike's
Is there
like,
spaghetti or not?
Yeah, bring 2.
Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as I make the announcement, everybody's going to.
All right, got Reuben at the table. Is he looking at the combo, 11-10?
Looks like it, yeah. I think I'd shoot the 14 and come
Well, I think he's
around
looking
for
to
that.
get shape. Yeah, I think he's going to shoot the 14. I thought he was.
I wouldn't shoot it from there. I mean, maybe he's okay. Depends on how far he's got to cut that 11 ball. I see the angle he's looking at that. I'm not sure I would shoot that now. I think I'd shoot the 14
Come around
and bring the cue
3.
ball 2 rails around and get a better angle on
Yeah.
it.
Well, he's going to swing at this.
And it looks like he's going to try to draw out. Oh,
Nice shot. But
yeah,
there's
there's your penalty.
Well,
See, that's the part I didn't like about that is the way the cue ball was coming.
Yeah.
The angle was bad.
Well, he's left Chris a shot, maybe on the 15 to into the 14.
I think he's got to jack her up.
Yeah, he's gonna have to spin around it a little bit.
Poor Kenny, he looks tired. He's been working hard on the new program.
I'm tired. I am.
Long hours.
And then I'm gonna make him work Friday.
I know. That's why
That
I
next
volunteered
Friday?
myself. Okay, I can sleep for a couple days before then.
Yeah, I'm debating on where I'm gonna do. 'Cause
He's got to get up Monday morning and take Mike D to the airport at like 3 a.m.
wow, I'd be getting Mike D a room near the airport, letting him Uber.
Actually, that's not a bad idea, Kenny.
Yeah, I don't
See if we
know.
can find a hotel close to the airport.
I don't know.
Just
That's-
we'll all go to Texas Roadhouse tomorrow night or Sunday night, and
I didn't get up over that 8 ball, so it's gonna be ball in hand for Robbie and Jesse.
yeah, Reuben just didn't get him in the right spot.
Yeah, that was tough off
That combo was a good shot, but just the cue ball was a bad angle from trying to get out of there. I was surprised he went forward with it, honestly. Thought he'd try to draw out of there.
Is Jesse making this off the one to get it out
Yeah, I
of there?
think so. You want to get that one off the rail? Or Yep.
Nice shot.
There you go. Perfect.
That's how you do that.
And he did it soft enough that it still goes into the corner.
Yeah. Corner
Or he
to
could
side.
shoot the 5, then the 4, then the 2 on the side. It's all stop shots, really.
Yeah, and this run out here is.
Hopefully that. Can anybody hear the music in the background? We might have to bring that door down. Let us know, chat room, if you can hear the music in the background.
Well, I don't even see no other sound bar, so.
As long as it's not picking it up there, we're okay. But if not, we'll. Yeah. Joe says yes, can. Yeah. Bring this door down.
All right, folks, we're gonna. All right, he's got a shot on the 1 ball here. And left shot for the side pocket or corner. So I'm gonna hit the mute button here for a second. All right, he takes that into the side pocket. And so that means Robbie and Jesse win that one 3-0. And that's gonna give Texoma Rednecks another point. So 2-1 and a race to 11 as far as total points.
That ought to kill him.
Don't know what happened there.
All right, lagging for the break. And I'm not sure who's playing. We will soon find out.
We got Timmy and Amy versus Ramon and Crystal. And working on getting the names up. Trying to do a lot of things here, so. You really put vegetables in my plate?
One me. All right, here we go. Amy racking, I think that means Amy breaking, but I'm not sure. I know Amy has a good break.
Who'd you have winning between Brandon and Joe?
Oh, Joe. 3-1.
Joe plays for Fort Worth Billiards. Okay.
All right, Timmy up at the table. Timmy played real good his first game. Just fell short just at the very end. All right, so Amy's got to take the 13 ball. The 12 and the 14 are definitely the problem. All right, Timmy. Oh, nice try, trying to break out that 12-14 ball. I don't think it goes, but it might. It's a good try. It was a good effort.
All right, folks, let us know how we are on the music now. We lowered down the door between us and the event room, hopefully to block out the music.
Great shot by Ramon. So he just doesn't care for the 5 ball right now. He must not be feeling good about it. And the 3 has to go for the 1 to be able to go. So he's kind of getting rid of a problem ball by doing this too. Great shape on the 7 ball. Now they got to get shape on the 4-5, which shouldn't be too tough. That's too bad. I would have liked to have seen Crystal cut that 1 ball in and come 2 rails up for the 4-5. Yeah, Ramon's got his work cut out for him now.
Going for the bank.
Yeah.
Nice shot and got shape. Oh, yeah, still good.
Yeah, that 5 goes. Going to be tough to get shape on the 1 ball from here, especially because the 1's kind of scratchy. I really think she just has to hit this pretty firmly with some bottom left and bring that cue ball over to the right-hand rail. She could hit the heck out of it and draw the heck out of it and hope to get shape on the one in the side. There's that option.
Yeah.
I would try and control to get it over to the left-hand side of the table. Get it as close to the rail as I can.
Wow. Chose to play safe.
That might work. If he can make this 10 and get her shape on the 12 underneath the 14, then they're out. If not, this is decent. Oh, he's playing it safe.
Going for the 14 up in the corner?
I thought he called safe, man.
Oh no, trying for the 10. Oh, is he going to get behind this one? Wow.
I told you he called safe, John.
Good call.
Maybe I was wrong. So yeah, they're just gonna have to take the 5 up to the top left-hand side of the table. Not a lot of choices. Possibly a safe underneath the 12, but then, you know, you gotta hit the 5 away from that. Means they're gonna have a little ticky safe to play on you, and then you're gonna be nowhere near your object ball. That's just bad to get into that game right now. He's probably just go for it.
I'm wondering if this 5 goes up in the top right corner. No. Oh.
Okay, so I don't, unfortunately, because we can't hear him talk, I don't know if he called that or not.
No, he didn't.
All right.
This is what's got. Yeah, can't tell.
Bill feels like he joined the military again. Oh, good shot, good shot.
We got booed.
I think that bring that cue ball back up mid-table for 8 in the side. We'll see what she likes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Well, she pocketed the 10. That's the good news. I guess Timmy's going to take this to the top left-hand corner pocket.
He got it. Nice shot, Timmy. Timmy Navy taking a 1-0 lead.
Trying to get another point on the board.
Fort Worth Birds will have the break.
All right.
How good John is. Hold on, I gotta be where they can all hear me. How good John is to eat around the vegetables in his spaghetti plate.
As soon as Mike brought it back, I said, "You seriously put vegetables in my
Oh,
container?"
that's part of the thing. For you, it's just color.
Yeah. John is not a rabbit. He doesn't eat rabbit food. He is meat and potatoes. Did he just say free Budweiser, bro? There's a stampede going out front.
I know Badboys is buying everybody lunch today, the spaghetti meal, so that's very sweet. All right, Crystal at the table trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, MC Clutch, I agree. That's pretty good.
Oh,
It's a good start right there. The 8 goes. Yeah, this may be a run out rack right here. Left crystal on the 13 ball. That should work pretty good for shape on the 9, for shape on the 8. Yeah, I think they're running out.
uh-oh. That's what happens when you punch it. Does the 1 ball go past the 8? That's what he's looking at.
All right, Timmy,
Excuse me?
trying to close out this match. If they run these out, it's over.
No, it's only 1-0.
Oh, man. I'm looking at the wrong scoreboard.
Yeah, the bottom score, folks, is the team points, and the individual match that we're watching is the top score.
Texoma Rednecks are ahead.
2-1. Race to 11.
Like Texoma, man.
Yep. All right, Timmy trying to squeak that 1 ball in.
And he got it to go and is going to get shape on the 4.
Wow, that was a great shot.
Yeah. Now, do you want her to punch through this 13 or draw it back a little?
I'd like to see her use top left on this.
Yeah.
Just a smooth top left. Just like that,
Yep.
with a little more follow through to get a dead straight. Although Angle's pretty good too. Angle's going to get him right over to that 8 ball for Amy.
Yeah.
And it's not a ton of angle. So yeah, actually this is pretty perfect.
Nice shot. Leaves Amy an easy shot on the 8. All right, Timmy and Amy take a 2-0 lead. In a race to 3.
Yeah, good for them. Who's break now? It must be Fort Worth Billiards break.
Yep.
Because I don't see Amy running up to break.
Got our sponsors for this event. LGS Windows, sponsoring the team Texoma Rednecks. And Fort Worth Billiards Superstore and Doc's Billiards Office, supporting the Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. Badboys.TV sponsors are JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lippman Lights, Hustlin' USA Clothing, and Jerry Olivier Custom Cues. So this little eye next to standby, that turns on, you click on it, turns off.
Oh, and that makes the, okay.
That makes those come up during the break.
Okay, cool, man. I like it. Standby's a good thing to label that too, bro.
And then once I go to break, turn it back off.
Okay, I like it, thank you.
Because I might go out and smoke.
Okay, yeah, get it. All right, Amy breaking. And she's got a big break. Amy breaks real good. Nice. 5 in the corner, flying in there, by the way. Yeah, Saint says, way to come with the shot. MC Clutch says, Fort Worth Billiards having some tough rolls. Yeah. All right, Timmy trying to figure out how to proceed. Because of the 12 and the 13, and I'm going to count the 15 on that list, I would choose solids. Oh, and I guess we got to count the 14 ball too, don't we? So yeah, I would prefer he chose solids. And he seems to be shooting at the 9 ball. No, he's cutting the 1 in. Okay. All right, he left his partner Amy 2 in the side pocket. everything is looking pretty good for Amy and Timmy over here on Texoma, other than how to get shape on the 8-ball. So we'll have to see how that turns out. It's a tough shot here on the 4. It's a little rattly. Nice shot. Well done. All right. I think now would be a good time to take the 6-ball, come around 2 rails, leave yourself the 3-ball, leave the 7-ball as your key ball, and drift the cue ball down for the 8 in the bottom right-hand corner. Now, I know that's not happening, but that's what I think should happen. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is going this way. All right, she's trying to pull this up through the 12-14 gap for shape on the 8 in the corner, and that worked perfectly. Well done, guys. Well done. All right. Nice work
Alrighty,
there
so-
on the hill then.
Oh, that's it.
No, that was it. Good job. All right, all right.
Texoma
That was
Rednecks
3.
get another one to go up 3-1.
Wowzers. Race to 11. Well, thank everybody for joining us. Diamond Dawson and Mike D for Bad Boys TV. We're filming out of the Jerry Olivier Arena. And we're sponsored by Diamond Billiard Products, JB Cases, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, Lippman Lights, and Hustlin' USA. LGS Windows is sponsoring the Texoma Rednecks, and Fort Worth Billiards Superstore is sponsoring Fort Worth Billiards. All right, and they are lagging for it. All right, and it looks like Texoma won. Robbie versus Chris. All right, I know Chris has quite a higher Fargo. We'll see how this goes. Race to 3 for a point.
Robbie's a 6'11", Chris 6'74".
That's a big 60 points right there. All right, Robbie for the break.
I think he uses a side break, if I remember.
Is Jeremy or Doc gonna play?
What's that?
Is Jeremy or Doc gonna play?
No. They lagged.
Now, if it comes down to Hill, there is a captain's choice at the end. Maybe they could pick themselves. I have a feeling that Fort Worth Billiards will be picking Chris if it comes down to Hill. And I would think Texoma would be probably picking Brandon, according to Fargo's anyway.
All right, taking the 5, bottom right-hand corner. The 4 ball is an issue. He might be planning on going off the 2 into the 4 ball. I'm not sure. And I don't think the 3 goes to the bottom right. All right, taking the 1 in the side. I'm not sure what his plan is here.
bad, messing with the scoreboard a little bit here. And we're not going to get the race to 11 to show up. So we'll just take that back off.
That was a good idea, tying up the 10 ball.
Yeah. Got a cluster down here with 3 stripes and a 4 on the lower end of the table. It's going to have some work done there.
He might be able to take the 13 straight down to the bottom right and get a breakout on the 14, 11, 12. But I don't think the angle's right. But you never know.
Take our side view and see what it looks like here. 15 goes.
I think he's taking the get a rail, no rail, bummer. It's a hey-do party. All right, Chris. Yeah, I agree, MC Clutch.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are watching, slide over and hit that like button for us. It helps retain our sponsors and maybe get some new ones.
You never know.
The more likes and shares you get, the more companies want to be on your stream. So,
All right, I'm not sure what his plan here is for the 3 ball or the 4. Oh, you know what? He's making the 13 ball. He's starting to take out his opponent's balls. Nice shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Now, this is Stripes' opportunity, and maybe it's one opportunity to break out those 3 stripes with impunity because the 3 ball is in such a hard time.
Yeah.
If he waits another shot, though, Chris might decide to move that 3 ball. Well, that was a good shot.
Sammy played yet?
Who?
Amy Jones.
Yeah.
She ran.
Yeah.
She did.
Both. She played singles and Scotch doubles.
Yeah,
Won
she's
both.
been doing good. All right. I think I would move the 7 down. I think the 7 off the rail gets in front of the 9 ball.
She did.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
That's pretty effective, actually.
We'll have a little bit of a safety battle here until somebody can decide it's time to break those out.
Yeah, and again, if you're Stripes, now's a great time to just move all those balls. He's not going to break out the 3 ball. Might as well get rid of your problem balls right now.
This would be a good opportunity for Chris to break the 3 out, maybe. Make the 7.
Hey, how's it going? Afternoon.
He's going to break the 3 out now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about breaking out your stripes before he did that. You know, the reason he had the power to do that is because those stripes are so messed up right now.
Right. And now he's got the 3 to break his 4 out.
Right. Well, he's definitely in control of the rack now.
Okay, that worked.
Nice shot. All right, Robbie trying to figure out how to finish this rack out. He's got to do something with the 12 ball.
I think it's 12 or 14 both go in the side. All right, is Robbie maybe looking at the 11-10 combo?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Well, and he's going to get his 11 down here with the 2.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That was a good idea. He kind of flew at it a little bit.
Yeah.
Had he been a little more precise about it, his odds might have gone up. All right, boy, if Chris could make this 3 ball now, that would sure be convenient. He may have to take the 4 to the top right-hand corner for shape on the 3-2 combo.
Well, he's wondering how he's going to get shape on the 4 or 7 after the 2. That works.
Yep.
Draw the cue ball back maybe to the right side of the table. Nice shot.
Yeah, very nice. I think he's got to take this 4 to the top left with shape on the 7 in the top right.
Gonna go with the 7
Okay,
first.
wow.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, came up short on shape on the 4 ball, which was the problem with going that direction. The 4 ball was definitely a do or die situation, it's just that now it's a do or die situation too.
Yeah, it goes past the 11. Nice shot.
Great shot by Chris. Wow.
And you got that ball.
Nice.
Take a 1-0 lead. Again, shout out to our sponsors for this event and the teams. LGS Windows for Texoma Rednecks, Fort Worth Billiards Superstore, and Doc's Billiards Office for the Team Fort Worth Billiards. And our regular Badboy.TV sponsors, JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lippman Lights, Hustlin' USA Apparel, and Jerry Olivier Custom Cues.
Definitely. That was a night out. No, nice out. Yeah, that was a difficult out. All right, second ball break by Chris.
Joel says I showed him how to do that.
That's all he talks about, Joel, is how your instruction changed his life. All right, 7 on the side. May have a 4-9-1 combo here, if that's what he decides he needs to do. These balls are kind of ugly. Typical of a second ball break.
Well, probably taking this combo is you're gonna be able to get punch the 9 out of there after it makes the 1. Don't want to leave it in front of the pocket.
Good combo. I like
Yeah,
it. I'm
yeah.
not sure
6
how
ball
much
still
reward
goes.
he got, but yeah, well done.
Five ball's in a little bit of a tricky spot. It'll go in this lower left corner. Alright. I was looking at that off the 14 maybe? Hyden says table is size mini. That's
Yeah, that's your standard 7-foot table.
So if we can take the 2 and then the 3, you might be able to come off the 3 over there to get on the right side of the 5.
Yeah, it's the one ball I'm really concerned about it. I don't see how he's gonna make that happen. He's definitely got to pull off something to get there.
Go after it right now. Yep, there he goes, right there.
Yeah.
He's right there. He's there. Stop!
Oh man,
He's there.
Yeah, it's still makeable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rick Jones called it.
Yeah.
Rick hasn't been wrong all day long. I want everyone to know that.
That's because I bought everybody spaghetti.
Yes, how did that go? Was there a huge
Good.
line out there?
Yeah, it's all gone.
Cool, man. That's cool.
50 served, fat bellies and full.
Wow, that's awesome. Very cool. All right, so he's taking the 1 to the bottom left-hand corner.
So do you shoot this with follow and come up to 13 for shape on the? That's 4 in the bottom right corner, right?
Yeah, but I think for me it's the 3 is my insurance ball
Yeah, yeah.
that I'm
Definitely
hoping
your
for.
insurance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that worked
perfect.
out great. Didn't that work out good?
Man.
Chris plays good.
Now, do you draw out of here, all the way back to the rail with some spin and go between the 8-3?
I think that's what he has to do exactly, Rick. Yeah, yeah. Which is a tough shot, but yeah, he's
It
got
is.
to bring
You
it
gotta
back.
stroke it.
Yeah. Oh, he got it. Well
Yeah.
done, Chris.
The boy can play.
Yeah, that's our all-round champion. Ugh, all right, he's got to back cut a little bit, but that's okay. He'll be all right.
first.
Oh, man. Diamond hates it when you hit the long rail first.
So Chris takes a 2-0 lead,
Nice. Yeah, race to 3.
and Robbie will be getting a break.
The Jerry Olivier Arena. It's got a nice sound to it.
does.
Sounds better than George.
I like my cue a lot too. They're good cues. I like my brake cue a lot. Yeah, his carbon fiber shaft's real good. Seriously, he's making a good product. Probably my favorite cue I've ever had, and it's beautiful. All right, here we go. We got where'd the scoreboard go? There we are. All right, Robbie.
Got to get on the board here.
Yeah, now would be a good time to win a game. He's running out of opportunities
Get it
here.
off.
All right, little off-angle break. A great cue ball coming straight back. Nice. He's got a good little rack here. I would say take stripes because of the 514. And it doesn't hurt that the 13's in the jaws.
You shoot the 6 and roll forward?
I would because of the 5 ball. No, I'd start out with the 11 or the 10.
No. Oh, yeah, I was saying shoot the 6
Oh, for the
and make it
combo.
the stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and roll forward and get that one up and come up table.
Yeah, no, that's an idea. I guess what I don't like about that is I might leave his 6 ball in the jaws and give him a duck out of doing that.
Yeah,
And
but I don't plan on him shooting at all.
Yeah, and also the 13 and the 15 could be my key balls for getting on the 8. Yeah, I'd probably start out with the 10 or the 11. I like the 10 because it leads me to the 14 ball.
And the 9s.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Some people don't like to shoot that long shot to start.
Especially to start, which I totally understand. You can almost have a phobia of missing your first ball on the an 8-ball rack, which means you don't get to claim a suit, and that kind of puts you in the the loser seat, but definitely you're not in the driver's seat once that happens.
Yeah, you lose the advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, see, and that's what Rick was talking about. Things get a little rattly when you're nervous like that. Here comes Chris. He's trying to make it 3-0.
yeah. I mean, for me, you're down 2-0 in a race to 3. I would have shot the 6. Just make 13 and know I can play a better shape.
Yeah.
Coming out.
I think right now he agrees with you.
Well, now. Yeah, now.
I think right now
He's
he's
like,
thinking,
"Man,
where is Rick Jones? And
that
I
Rick
need to
dude
talk to
knows
him.
something. I should have done
Yep,
that.
seriously.
Of course, if he'd have drilled that ball, nobody would have. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the same with basketball or anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, now he's lost choice, and
Yeah.
the stripes are definitely the better pick here.
I got to figure 9 goes all the way up top.
And Kobe's like, I'm not ducking under that door.
No, that's almost limbo for me and Cody.
Yeah, me too. Oh, really? My back gets so tight. I might get stuck trying to come through there. What's up, Kobe? Should be on the table right up there.
Great shot on the stripes
Sorry.
there. So yeah, Chris is looking pretty good. The 10 ball, I'm not sure where it goes, but I bet he has a plan.
They just talked about going underneath that door, and then both of them did it. They made it look easy.
All right, Chris just trying to figure out how to proceed and what the best odds are.
Can you see the 9? A little spin around the 4 and 14, maybe?
The one in the jaws you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. The problem is you put that masse spin on it, and it sucks it into the pocket if you make contact. So, all right, now he's jumping, I believe.
Gonna go over half the ball on the 3.
Yeah. I tried to do that in a match a couple days ago. It did not go my way.
Nice shot.
Great shot. Heather wants to know who's Chris's, who his stalker is, basically. Amy Jones says, "Where's her Texoma people at?" I think they're in Texas and Oklahoma, as it's been explained to me.
Yep.
All right.
Lake Texoma is a pretty good lake resort to visit also.
Is he going 10 off the 2 on the side? No, it goes in the corner. Oh, I see. All right. Got to at least thinking about take this 2-10 combination and leave the 2 in front of the 8 ball. Oh, they have a Texoma person in Germany too, Jimmy says. That's cool. All right, so we got Robbie taking the 5 ball, or the 1 ball, excuse me, ouch. All right, Chris coming up. All right, rail first into the 10 ball. Oh no, not rail first. Okay, well that works, yeah. No, I think he ended up all right. Probably pretty perfect, really. All right, Chris about to take the set. Nice. Chris on Fort Worth.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. All righty. Let's see who's up next.
All right. Fort Worth Billiards gives within 1.
Okay, Crystal wins the
Lag.
lag.
Big shout out to our sponsors for these 2 teams. LGS Windows sponsoring Texoma Rednecks, Fort Worth Billiards Superstore, and Doc's Billiards Office supporting the Fort Worth Billiards team. Badboys.tv sponsors are JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lippman Lights, Hustlin' USA Clothing, and the Jerry Olivier Custom Cues. We have donned the TV arena this week, the Jerry Olivier Arena. So appreciate Jerry and Lori for them. Check out these companies' websites. Give them some business and show your appreciation for their support of the billiard industry. All right, here we go with Crystal breaking.
All right, head ball break from the middle for Crystal. I like that. Bridging off the table. Made the 5. Oh, that's a pretty good break.
Got a shot at the 3.
I don't think so. I think the 9 ball she starts out with takes stripes.
Yes,
So that
Jason,
was-
you are correct. Jeff Franklin was our champion of that division, but Chris won the overall for the whole tournament. He got the most points for the overall. So Jeff Franklin was the champion of the, I believe, gold division, and Chris won the overall for the whole tournament. All right, looks like she's going to take stripes. Can't just lift. All right, you got the 13 ball in the side pocket. Just gotta find something to get shape on. Maybe the 14 in the right side. If she comes off this left rail and back over. Yep, I believe that's what she was going for, or she could take this 12 down here. She's gonna take the 14 in the side. While she slow roll this to take the 15. Yeah, they could hear the music though.
John, there's no music. Listen.
Oh, okay.
When the music comes on, I'll close the door. It's cooler out there than it is in here, and if we wait 4 hours, it's not going to be fun. So no, I'm not going to do that just for the hell of it. If the music's on, we'll close it. If it's not, we're leaving it open.
Yeah, the music's turned down.
Yeah, it was one song, and that's fine. But now that it's off, you know, I'm not living like that. All right, I like Crystal's options where she's at. Nice. I don't think the 8 goes in the side. She's definitely going to have to figure out what the 8-ball shot is.
Yeah, if she can make this 15 and draw back and get in line with the 12 to maybe draw up above the 8.
Yeah, I wonder if she more realistically needs to do a stop shot right here and then hit the 12 with some top and try and go down to the bottom rail and then back up. Yeah, because I just don't see much else really working. Now, nobody wants to shoot the shot I just described. I just don't know what else there is. She might be able to put some bottom right on this and pull the cue ball back up to the middle of the table. She's going to have to hit the heck out of it, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very nice
oh, that was a
setting.
great way to go, Crystal. Great way to go. Well
Yeah.
done.
Very nice.
Nice out. by
Nice
Crystal.
shot by Crystal. Well done.
Takes a 1-0 lead, and it'll be Amy's break.
What do we got now score-wise? 3-1 in the big score?
3-2.
3-2. All right. Race to 11. John, is this its own separate tournament, or is this part of the True Teams tournament?
That's separate.
A separate thing. So what is the win on this?
It's $3,000. It was 1,000 entry, and we're throwing 1,000 at it. Winner take all.
I like it. So the winning team takes home $3,000. The loser wishes they had won. All right, aiming for the break.
And the rest of the tournament they're going on is using the same format? Okay.
No, this is 5-man. It's the same format, but it's the 4-man.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the rotation's a little different.
a little
Yeah,
different,
yeah.
but and
Same.
this is what we're doing next year.
For
And raised to
everybody.
13 for 4-man?
12, 10, and 12.
Okay.
What do you mean 10 and 12? Two different
There's
divisions?
a lower division and an upper.
Okay, all right.
10 and 12.
All right.
And the
8.
next question is 20 total, and I can't remember how they broke out, but there's 20 teams out there playing.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Well, it looks like a lot of happy pool players wearing matching shirts, so something's going right.
And eating spaghetti. They're all
And eating spaghetti, that's
eating
right.
spaghetti.
Free lunch, who doesn't like free lunch?
Who doesn't like free lunch?
They said there's no such thing as a free lunch, they lied. Hang out with Rick Jones. Amy's shooting good. Those are a couple big shots. She was tree-topped on the first shot. She's shooting nice and confident. I like to see that. Okay, that'll work.
I am not adept at identifying these balls by color. It's hard. It's hard. Back here. Yeah, you're doing a great job. You're like, oh, I'm shooting a 4, and I'm like, oh, I look like an 8.
Well, you know, one thing I've learned to do is look at all the other balls and make sure you know what you're. Before you say
Process of
4 ball,
elimination.
find the 8 ball.
Right.
Find the 2 ball. Yeah, okay, now it's the 4 ball. Same with the 7 ball. It ain't the 7 ball till you find the other balls.
All right. Process of elimination.
Seriously, yeah. As I'm getting ready to say it, I'm scanning the
She's
table.
got herself
Yeah.
hooked there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I only know that he's wired to the 10 ball right now because I find the 12 ball.
Yeah, she cutting that. Nice shot.
Great
Amy.
shot on the 5 ball. Nice shot, Amy. And Amy's, someone mentioned that Amy's breaks have been really, really great. Hold the cue ball. Yeah.
Somebody says they can't hear. Shows that our mic's working, so.
Nice shot, Amy.
They
She's
can't
got a
hear
little bit of a
me.
problem, though.
They can't hear me because I don't want them to.
She's elusive. All right, so Amy's got to bank this 4 ball. I would bank it to the right-hand top corner pocket.
Yeah, me too.
I think the 14's in the way going the other direction. Her body language says she's going for the left-hand corner pocket, though. Again, I think the 14's in the way.
Wow. Oh. That was so close.
Well,
That was a great
she's on
shot.
top pocket.
It's a great shot, and now the 14 doesn't go there, and the 10 ball that's down there doesn't go there. So yeah, that was worth doing. Plus, she's got one in the jaws. That makes this a do or die situation for Crystal. Crystal also has to deal with the 10 ball. Oh, I like what Crystal's thinking though. Crystal wants to find a way to make the 4 ball and hook Amy on the 8 ball. I think
I thought you was a 14
Tough
and
to
get the
ask.
cue ball behind the 10.
that's not sure enough for her to take though. She wants to wait. She wants to get that cue ball over by the side pocket almost. She doesn't want to count on having perfect speed for getting behind the 10. We'll see what she figures out. She's going to figure out something. If she could get straight on the 10-4 combo, she could follow it and get under the 14 ball
Yeah.
to use the 14 ball to hook.
$15 in the side.
Boy, problem with taking that 15 is that's the ball you are going to use to hook the 8 on. So once she takes this shot, she has to run out. Okay, so I'm not sure.
Does she think she can follow that 4?
I think she's gonna stop and take the 9 up. Nope.
From here, I would slide off the 10 ball into the 4 ball, a carom, and leave the cue ball right where the 4 is.
Yeah. That's exactly what she's doing.
Yep. Nice shot.
So that's what she was figuring when she took that 15 ball, is she was going to use the 14 as the hook ball. So I respect that. With jump cue technology these days, as soon as you leave somebody that, you got to know they're going to hit the 8. Now maybe they'll scratch afterwards. You know, it might go your way, but these days, you know, people are going to hit that jump.
Yep.
This is not 1992.
Oh, didn't get up.
Well, crap.
Gonna keep crystal ball in hand.
This is one of the few times where I would not take the 9 ball first. Typically, I don't like that ball, but I would use the 9 ball to get shape on the 8. So I'd start out with the 14, then the 10, leave myself some angle on the 10 to get up towards the 9 ball, so I'm as close to the 9 ball as possible. If it's me, I'm going to punch this 10 ball a little bit just to get it to bounce off that rail a little bit more. I want to be close to the 9 ball. I do, you know, I don't love that 9 ball shot. That's perfect shape. Well done, Crystal. This is a good Crystal to 2-0 in a race to 3 against Amy Jones.
Nice shot.
All right, the question to me on this shot is always, do you pop it, jacked up a little bit, or do you stroke it in soft? What do you like?
I struck it in soft.
I pop it, man. I pop it. All right, good shot, Crystal. Well done. 2-0. Again, this is Diamond Dawson and Mike D. Brought to you by Badboys TV. Badboys TV sponsored by Diamond Billiard Products, JB Cases, Jerry Olivier Custom Cues, Lippman Lights, and Hustlin' USA. This match is brought to you by the Texoma Rednecks. They're sponsored by LGS Windows, and Fort Worth Billiards are sponsored by Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. And we are in the Jerry Olivier Arena in Temple, Texas, at the Mayborn Center. Mayborn Center is so good to us, it's crazy. I have my own coffee station. I feel like a rock star.
Right next to the trash can and the washing and the mop water.
The concession stand's a big deal too. We can go there every day and get meals and stuff. I really do like it here. Being able to get free stuff from there is a big deal. Yeah, this is a good location for a million ways.
Well, we can't pay you guys much, but we can throw a few perks in.
Yeah, no, I'm getting paid. I'm fine with my money. I told Ray that I'm doing just fine. I'm happy with our agreement. I'm the most worthless employee you have. I don't do anything except commentate. I'm worth what I'm worth. You know what I mean? It is what it is. All right, Amy Jones trying to get on the board.
What do you like?
Yeah, I do like taking stripes because the stripe is in front of the 8 ball, so you kind of control the 8 ball a little bit. Plus, I'm not sure she had a solid, honestly.
Yeah, same one.
Did she leave her room to see that 10, or it's close? She might have to hit the rail first.
I think she has to, yeah. Which is too bad, because that was the reason
Oh,
for
she
taking
clipped the
stripes.
She clipped the 2, so it's going to be ball in hand for Crystal.
From what I've seen of Crystal playing so far, the odds of her getting out are pretty good right now. The big question is what pocket and what do you do with the 1 ball? Even with ball in hand, what do you do with the 1 ball? I think you just have to get the 1 uncomfortably close to the 1 ball and shoot it, but we'll see. I don't know. She's not worried about the 1 ball, only I am. Maybe she's drawn back into the 11? No, she's just not worried about it.
Yeah, she'll
She knows something I don't, which is not that unusual.
play the 1-2 combo.
I hope not, John, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing.
She has a plan, and she plays good. So, yeah, she's 600 Fargo, something like that. Yeah, 613. She has a plan. She knows what she's doing. It's just, I don't.
Oh, she's going to take the 2 now and then have the 1 in the right side. That's what I would do, because it's there.
I think what she's doing right now is regretting she didn't take the 1 ball first, like I suggested. But anyway. Probably coming down and back up. That was a great shot, Crystal. Well done.
Yep.
Yeah, well done.
All right, now she wants to save the one ball for right before the 8.
I completely agree. Yep.
Go 5, roll up for the 4 and 3.
Yes, except I might shoot the 7 too. I kind of get shape on both those situations
Yeah.
and see what I like.
Yeah.
The way this laid, yeah, I like the 7 ball because it'll take me off the rail to the 3 in the corner, and if I go too far, then I leave myself the 4 in the corner. So I'm going to overhit this versus underhit it. See, like that's an underhit, and I don't like it. She should overhit it. Here we are.
Well, now maybe she can bump into the 12 to hold the cue ball up there for the 4.
Yeah, I think she's got to take this 1 ball and draw it back for shape on the 3. But we'll see. Definitely, your shot is legit, John. That would definitely work.
Yeah, cut the 3 in and
At this point in a rack, I don't want to miss. I don't want to rattle a shot.
there it is.
Great shot for Crystal. Yeah, she can only get so close to the 1 ball off of this shape. She's going to leave herself a little bit of a tester. And I think it's going to have some angle too, so after the 1, she's going to run into the 11. This is going to be tricky. Okay, so I thought she was bouncing up 1 rail at the 1 ball. She went 2 rails. This works. If she hits it towards the 1, it's going to come back towards her. That's the physics of pool. You hit it one way, it's going to bounce back at you. So she's got natural shape on
Got
the
the
8.
11 to deal with, so she's going to clip it, I think.
I agree, but I think with enough speed, it definitely comes back this way. Yeah, I mean, that's the physics
Oh,
of
but she
pool.
missed it.
But she missed the 1 ball.
Big opportunity for Amy here to get on the board. Looks like everything goes.
Yeah, her 12 ball's her worst ball.
Yeah.
All right, 11 in the side. Nice shot. I'm not sure what the shape after this will be. We'll see. Nice shot. All right, 13 top left-hand corner with possible shape on the 12. I'm not sure.
12 over 14, yeah. Oh.
Trying to put the stroke on that. I can respect that. All right. Crystal back at the table. Got to remember there's 110 Fargo points in between these 2 players. Great shot, Crystal. And that has an effect on what the score is going to be. Amy had her work cut out for her. All right.
So Crystal takes that point, wins 3-2. So we now have a 3-3 tie.
11. Is that John? 11 they're going to?
Yes. All right, next we're going to have Jesse versus Reuben. That's going.
This is where John earns his money. All right. Boy, that is one thing about this format is the next player, nobody's taking a break. The next players want to play. They say, get out of the way. Oh, watch that, Doc. Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, get that out of the way. Watch the lag.
Ooh, a change around at the last minute. Reuben got that. And Reuben is playing Jesse. Race to 3. Reuben's Fargo is 596. And Jesse's Fargo. Jesse's Fargo is 683. Yeah, 683. Well, this is tough action then.
603.
603?
Yeah, Jesse is 603.
You can't read your own writing.
Reuben is a 596.
Oh, well, I have 83. I am very wrong then.
Well, I looked these up off Fargo.
And I stole them from you.
Oh, well, no, you were looking on here. There was a guy that said a few numbers.
I'll buy that. You're right. That was
Yeah,
the one where I
at
did
the very
it.
beginning, there was a guy that...
That guy lied to me, John.
Well, he did say a roundabout.
Round 603 versus 80. No, he lied to me, and I want to talk to him. All right, nice break.
He might have been a 603 when he started this tournament. Now he's
Now
a
he's-
683.
All right, Reuben at the table. I'd have to at least look at that 12 in the bottom left-hand corner. I think he has a gap for it. And I don't want to be solids because of the 174. Yeah, I believe that 12 ball goes, and now would be a great time to take it.
Yeah, you get that out of there to where your 9 and 10 are more playable.
And I bet he ends up with a shot afterwards, too, just because he's got a bunch of balls on the table, just the odds are. Now, he's not looking at what I'm saying, so it is what it is. All right, yeah, he's taking the 12 bottom left-hand corner. A little bit of draw I would like to see, but I don't think he's putting that on there.
Punched it through. Going to have a shot on the 11.
That was a good shot.
This is making me sleepy. Let's go outside.
I'm going to do this door, Bonnie.
Oh, no, I was going outside.
All right, Jan's job. All right, Jesse at the table. Jesse's on the 3 ball. He might be able to use that 2 ball to break out the 417, but I don't think so. It's just not quite close enough. Angle's not there. I don't know.
Reno Kid, we like your comment there.
All right, Jesse taking the 5 up table.
Anybody that knows how YouTube works knows the like and shares do matter. The more likes and shares you have on your page, the more sponsors are apt to want to be on it. So, like and share, folks. 3-3.
Oh, a little outside for Jesse, unfortunately. That was a great effort. All right, here comes Reuben. Honestly, I like stripes better. Solids really have their work cut out for him. I think Reuben's got an easier row to hoe. The 471 just look awful to me. The 11, I believe, goes in the side pocket. Yeah, so I'd have to go 13, 15, 11, 14. Yeah, I'd have to take the 15 right now and then the 11 in the side. Probably leave that 10 ball for last after I took the 14 ball. This is definitely a good way to go about it too, though. That's just fine. Ooh, the 11 just got a tiny bit less makeable on the side. Ouch. Ooh. Pretty much a slow roll shot on this 14 ball. Okay, so the problem with jacking up for a stop shot is it gets a little rattly. All right, so that makes more sense. Slow roll into the 15 and just hope you can make the 11 in the side. I don't know what else to do at this point.
He could come back over and have the 11 straight down. See, he was trying to punch it over. I mean, if you look at it from this view, does the 11 go on the side?
Yeah, I think the tiny bit he moved it kind of made the last difference. Yeah, I think he's got to go 11 up top. I would really try and get this to stay close to his pocket, though. You want to hit this at pocket speed. That's
nice shot.
Never mind, 11 in the side. Good shot, Reuben. All right,
nice run out by Reuben. Takes a 1-0 lead. Again, thank you to the sponsors for this event. For Texoma Rednecks, you got LGS Windows, and for Fort Worth Billiards team, we got Doc's Billiards Office and Fort Worth Billiards Supply, or Superstore, I'm sorry. Badboys.TV sponsors are JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lippman Lights, Hustlin' USA Clothing Company, and Jerry Olivier Custom Cues. We've donned the TV arena, the Jerry Olivier Arena this week. And we're at the Frank Mayborn Center in Temple, Texas for the 2023 Bad Boys Texas State Championship. We finished up the teams and single divisions yesterday. And now we're doing what we call True Teams format, which is Moscone style matches.
It means the teams can't lie. All right, Jesse breaking. Yes, it's an okay break.
Quite a cluster up there in the top, though.
He made a ball, and that's good.
Yeah.
See y'all in Michigan soon. John, is that real?
No, that's not real.
We're not going to see you in Michigan.
Reno kid.
Tell the people in Michigan that we said hello.
Right.
Michigonians? Michigana, as my father would say.
Reno kid.
Are we gonna get into it?
No.
Are you gonna get into it now?
Well, I'm just gonna-
He's not gonna see you.
Okay.
All right, 7 up top. Nice shot. All right, Reuben back at the table, trying to get on the hill. Race to 3. His stripes look ugly. He could take the 10 and go 2 rails into the 9. Is he solids? Okay.
Reno, there is a CSI event in Michigan this year, but Bad Boys is no longer affiliated with CSI. So they will be using different tables, and you can tell everybody we said hello.
Tell him Mike D said, "What's up?" They love me. Big fans of Mike D over there. All right, so his 5 ball kind of a problem. Interesting. I would have thought he'd take a 6-7 or a 6-7 combo on that one. Huh. Ouch.
Undercut it.
That's too bad. All right. If it makes Reuben feel any better, I've missed before too, Reuben. All right, Jesse up at the table. He now has a problem because that 6 is in his way. I would have to think about taking a 14-6 combo right now, leaving the cue ball underneath the 12 and the 8. Especially since the 5 doesn't really go.
Yeah.
It's just dangerous to leave that 6 there. All right, Jesse taking the 13 in the side.
Oh. I was hoping, to get on the other side of that and make the 14 up the side, but
I'm just not sure.
10 ball's awful scratchy.
From here, I would have to go cue ball off the 14 into the 6 ball and make his 6. I'm counting on that the 5 ball doesn't really go and that the cue ball would stay way down here. Yeah, I don't like the going for it, but we're going for it.
Yeah. Well, he kind of did what you were saying. 3 ball goes. That's about it.
All right, Reuben trying to figure out how to proceed. He is going to the left corner pocket. That looks tough.
To the left corner?
I think that's what he called, yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Okay, well, Stripes has an opportunity to run out now. Yeah, if that 15 goes in the side, I'd start out with the 15 and then the...
9. Or the
I
10.
think I'd take the 15 and then the 12 in the side and then the 9. Yeah, the 14 will have to be figured out. You got to get on the left-hand side of the 14, that's for sure.
Yeah, Reno kid. That's fine. We just, to be honest, we're moving on and doing bigger and better things. We'll just leave it at that. No reason to
I don't
discuss
talk about
it.
my ex-girlfriends either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 14, he has got to get to the left-hand side of the 14 ball. Huh.
Get down table and take the 14 in the left side, maybe?
I think he's going to try and draw this over to the left-hand side pocket for shape. But you might be right. He might be coming around the table, too, to get to the same place.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
sure
trying,
right.
but
that's
it
what
was a
I
little
was
much.
worried.
Yeah,
That's what I was worried about. You come down here, you got all this room to play with.
I agree. I would slide off of the 14 ball and go off the long rail and then come down to the bottom rail and just try and leave him dead in the center of the bottom rail. I'm not hooking him particularly. I'm not counting on hooking him. I just want to leave him far away. And boy, if I could leave him on the rail so he could only use top, that would be a huge thing. That is one thing one pocket teaches you is leaving somebody on the rail really takes away a lot of options for them. And once you can't use English,
This
and you
is
can
the
only use top, you know.
amateur level here at this event, but they are some of the best amateurs in the state of Texas.
So he was using speed control to get a hook, and he did it perfectly.
That was a great shot, yeah.
I think Amy Jones had mentioned that Jesse's cue ball control was real good.
Yeah.
Don't stop believing, John.
Never.
Hang on to that feeling.
Yep.
Streetlights. All right, here we go. Kicking at the 5 ball, maybe kicking at the 1. I'd rather see him do that. Yeah, that was a great shot. He broke up his problem stuff.
Yep.
That was the one problem with playing safe right there is, you know, now what? Yeah, I would like to say that he should just shoot this real slow and leave him far away. I think it might be a scratch shot is probably part of what his issue is right now. Yeah, he's kind of got to see how he's a little jacked up. He's got to be careful not to scratch off this 14 ball. He left his opponent doubled up. He left him 5 in the corner, but there's 60% of the pocket or something. Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
We're right here, right now.
Yeah. So up here. Really? Gonna take an hour and a half dinner break after that match.
Okay.
So, hour and a half. Then we're gonna come back and play to here. So we'll play that match tonight. And then they'll come back tomorrow for the rest.
So you're only gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta leave some for tomorrow.
Yeah. We
But
can
they'll be
fit.
gone for an hour and a half. You got, so it'll be
It's already 3 o'clock. Yeah, yeah.
They'll come back.
Oh,
It'll be
okay.
2 more hours.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It'll be a full thing, man. Yeah.
And this is the only thing we're streaming today, right?
Yeah, it's the only thing we're streaming the rest of the week.
Is this match?
Yeah.
It's been good talking to you. Badboys. I never like to ask Rick exactly what's going on because I just go with it. But it's nice sometimes when you do find out. It's a little thrill, you know what I mean, Kenny? It's like I just got important information, man.
Hey, we gotta keep you warm.
But I know too, your dad's juggling 90 things. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, let me know when you know. Let me know.
I'm juggling for him.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Have this.
Oh, great try, Reuben. And I really respect how he shot at that with the cue ball. Getting the cue ball to this side of the table means that it doesn't matter that he missed in many ways. You know, he's sitting pretty good.
Yeah, the 14 doesn't go.
If the 14 is not on the rail, I suggest he very slow roll this and try and leave his opponent behind the 14 ball. We've been talking about his cue ball.
Oh. He tried it.
I have tried that shot so many times, and I've pulled it off a few times, but I've done exactly that a lot of times too. It's a dangerous shot. I saw a guy do that for a big match in Lincoln City one time, and it just worked beautifully. He left the guy right behind the point.
All right, Reuben takes a 2-0 lead.
I almost wish I had never seen him do that because now I keep trying to do it. All right, 2-0 and a race to 3. Nice.
All right, I'm smoking after this one. Or maybe during this last game, I'll smoke.
Yeah, go ahead. Then I'll take one.
I need to
It's
be
the only
in
way
there.
we're going to get through this, John Dawson. It's pretty cool gaff tape, man. I've never seen that size of gaff tape. But for some stuff, you know, that gaff tape's big old fat tape. Sometimes you don't need that much, you know? All right, here we go. Reuben breaking. Center-ish table break. Oh, brutal. So, well, you know, kind of. He didn't make anything, but the positive is there's nothing to shoot at. All right. I think the best bet is to come off that 10 ball and bring the cue ball back to right where it is, basically. He could also just hit the 7 straight towards the 2 ball and just kind of bring the cue ball back to the bottom rail. Leave him on the bottom rail. I don't see a shot that I don't see any amazing shots right now. Right now, I would focus on don't scratch, don't do anything silly, and leave your opponent tough like you're tough. He'd go off the 7 and over to the right-hand rail and then back, seems to be what he's looking at. Maybe he's going off the 10 like I had suggested originally. Oh, that was very, very, very strong. All right, yeah, so I meant to do that in a very gentle way to leave him behind the 7, which he didn't. All right, Reuben only has a shot at the 7 ball right now. Good shot.
up there still?
Yeah, it's just pushed over to the side. It is not level now.
I think if he can make the 5, then the 6, then the 1, then the 3, leave the 3 for his key ball, I think he can't mess this up. I hate to say that, but... Oh, that was a great shot, Reuben. Well done. That turned out perfectly. Now that's assuming this one ball 100% goes in the side pocket, which I really think it does.
Bring this right at you.
Boy, that makes a 7-foot table look thin, doesn't it? That view.
Needs to be a little higher and more. But working with what we got.
All right, I like his odds here. I wish he was using top, though. Okay. All right, good shot, Reuben. Good shot. Reuben about to take this 3-0.
Do I just hit reload?
Nice shot, Reuben.
It's a dashboard.
I have no idea.
Oh, the stream's still going, it looks like. Yeah, the chat's still the same.
I might have lost it for a second there. I don't know.
All right, Reuben won that, so Fort Worth Billiards gets another game point. So it's 4-3.
Step out.
All right, we got Timmy and Ramon coming up. Looks like Ramon won the lag. All right, did he get anything on the break? Looks like he did. A stripe, maybe. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Did get a solid to drop on the break. It is open after the break. I like taking solids in this one. Sassy Cassie in the house, tuning into the stream. Hello, Sassy Cassie. All right, he chose to take stripes. He's got the 13 ball now, or he can go up table, but he's going to take 13. Rolls forward nicely for the 14. He's probably going to use that 15 ball. Nice shot there on the 14. Now he's got the 10. He's probably going to be holding this 15 for his last shot before the 8-ball. So I think he wants to get up table here. Nice shot. Nice shot. Alright, Ramon's trying to determine which order he wants to take these. I like taking the 12 first. He's going to go up to the rail and back for the 11, I believe. Nice shot. I think he'd like to bring this right back over above the 15. Almost get kind of straight on the 15. If he doesn't get straight, the 8-ball goes in either one of the bottom corner pockets, so that works. Now he'll probably just be holding the cue ball. And looks like Ramon's going to take the first game 1-0. All right, Timmy's at the table. Got a bad position here with the cue ball. Gonna have to play some sort of safety. Just chose to knock that ball out of the pocket. Also tied up the 11 and 14. And Ramon will be back at the table. And it's still open. All right, I like taking solids here. I think the 6 probably goes in the side. 3's in a little bit of a tough situation. But he might be able to break that out right now off of this 5-ball. Oh, and it just didn't fall for him. He got the breakout, but didn't quite fall. 5 stuck in the jaws of the pocket. This is going to be our last matchup for a little break. After this, we will take about an hour, hour and a half break and come back and do a few more matches this evening. And then the conclusion of this will be tomorrow. See, this is a Moscone style format. And it's a race to 11 as far as total team points. Right now, Fort Worth Billiards is up 4-3 over the Texoma Rednecks. I want to shout out to the sponsors of the teams. The Texoma Rednecks are sponsored by LGS Windows. And Fort Worth Billiards is sponsored by Doc's Billiard Office and Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. Badboys.tv sponsors are JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lippman Lights, Hustlin' USA Clothing, and Jerry Olivier Custom Cues. Alright, now he's got to get on the bottom side of this 6 ball. He can either get to the left side or the right side. I believe it goes in the side pocket. Oh, it just caught the point and went the wrong direction. So now we're going to have to see some sort of safety play on the 6. He can see the edge of it. I don't think it's makeable in this bottom right corner. I don't think he can see enough to hit it fat enough to get it there. But he did. Oh, gosh, that was a good try. And he had shape on the 8. Man, good shot there, Timmy. Alright, he's got this 13 ball. I think it does go in the corner. Also, the 12 goes in the side. He could roll up and have the 15 ball. Up, he tried to draw back. Got good shape there. Have the 15 in the same pocket. I believe it's 15. And it's going to get nice shape on the 11 and 14. Great shot there by Ramon. Got a good shot on the 14 in the side. Probably come off the rail and back out to the center of the table to have the 12 in the same pocket. Very nicely done.
Great shot. I'm not sure where he's going to put the 8 ball. Okay, so he's not concerned about the 6 ball. It must not be in the way enough to worry about. Nice shooting.
Ramon takes a 2-0 lead. Trying to think of some good standby music.
Right. Yes.
The Jeopardy theme. Ding, ding,
I gotta
ding,
go to the
ding.
bank. It's Friday, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ramon is ahead 2-0 and gets the break.
All right.
Side look on the break.
Center of the table break.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Let's watch the side for on the break.
Something different.
Yeah. Got the 12 to fall and a solid. Wasn't the 12, it was 14, my bad.
I look forward when we have an overhead light or an overhead a camera.
Yeah.
Coming real handy. I like this view though, dude.
Yeah.
I do like this view. It's a good, legit view. All right, I gotta figure he's taking the 12 in the side for 11 in the other side. Yeah, these balls are looking pretty good. The 8 is awkward though, isn't it?
Yeah, I said something to Rick yesterday. I said, wonder how these players would feel if we got the cameras on the little roll around deals like the pros have and be down right in front of them with the camera while they're shooting. Talk about stress and pressure.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I can understand going for solids. You got to get that 3 out of there, and then the 1 goes. Yeah, and then you can deal with what's around the 8 ball. All right, so like I say, he's taking care of this 3 right away. Going to leave him the 1 in the side.
Oh, he went hard. Ooh. It's going to take the 1 in the corner, save it for right before the 8.
Yeah, the 1 goes in a few places, so he's just now he's not worried about it, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
He did land a little awkward. I know the 2 goes, but then it takes the cue ball to the 13, stops the cue ball from rolling, and doesn't really leave him much.
Yeah. Again, at the conclusion of this match between Timmy and Ramon, we will be taking a dinner break, and then we'll come back this evening and play 3 or 4 more matches. And then the conclusion of this match will be tomorrow. This is a winner take all, $3,000.
That's a great way to shoot that. Yeah, $1,000 each team entry fee, and then Bad Boys put in $1,000.
All right, he should be able to come to the right side of the table after this 4 and have the 1 in the bottom left corner.
He's got to be sure to pass the line. The 13, if you drew a line between the 13 and the 1, he's got to get across that line to have shape on this 1 ball.
Right.
So I'd really expect him to get this rail and then come off of the rail. Yeah,
Very
just
nicely
like that.
done.
Well done.
Now, does he follow up? Have the 8 in the right side?
I like the draw shot. I'm gonna assume he's gonna draw it.
Just can't draw it past that 11. Yeah, very
Great
nicely
shot.
done.
Nice
Great
touch.
shot.
Yep.
Yeah, straight in. That's a set. Is that correct?
Yes. All right,
Wowzers.
Ramon takes that. So
Finish
Fort Worth
taking out
Billiards
half break.
takes a 5-3 lead in the points, and we're going to close out the stream and take a break for dinner, and then they'll come back and have 3 or 4 matches this evening, and then the conclusion will be tomorrow. Again, we appreciate the sponsors for each team. Tex Over REDNECKS, sponsored by LGS Windows. Fort Worth Billiards, sponsored by Doc's Billiards Office and Fort Worth Billiards Superstore. And Badboys.TV sponsors JB Cases, Diamond Billiard Products, Lippman Lights, Hustlin' USA Clothing, and Jerry Olivier Custom Cues. thanks for everybody tuning in, and come back later this evening in about an hour and a half for the conclusion. Thank you.